Here in Sulphur Springs, it just means a bit more to be a Wildcat. From their earliest memories, future Wildcats watch their team under the Friday night lights at Gerald Prim Stadium, waiting and dreaming for their turn to eventually come. Tonight, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats have the opportunity to do something special. Tonight, the Wildcats have a chance to all but secure their spot in the playoffs, all while honoring their seniors who have dedicated their lives to this moment. With a playoff berth on the line and senior night festivities before the game, the emotions will be high in this one. Tonight, it just means a bit more to be a Wildcat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. It is a very special night here at Gerald Prim Stadium. It is senior night for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats as they host community. It's a big one for them, a chance to almost essentially clinch a playoff spot. We'll get into all of that, all the different possible scenarios. If this is your first time hanging out with us, I'm Tyler Lennon. I'm joined by my favorite person to spend Friday nights with, a man who's had a senior night and some pretty special moments of his own in this stadium, Ryan Humphries. What's going on, buddy?
Tyler, it is like you said, a very special night, senior night. Anytime you get to play football on a Friday, that's a special occasion. But we also, across the street, Hopkins County Stew Festival, Fall Festival, whatever you want to call it. So lots of excitement in the town right now.
It is. We always have fun during these games. It's like you said, you can always see everyone over there. It's a very fun environment and atmosphere for us as well.
It is. Smoke's coming over.
Yeah, it is. And obviously we're starting at a special start time tonight because it is senior night, and we want to make sure that you get to see all of the senior night festivities, which will be getting started in just a few minutes. So we have a little bit of not a rushed pregame show, but we're going to go at a quicker rate than we usually would. So I want to make sure we give a huge thank you to our friends over at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where they make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore their extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit any lifestyle and budget. Their dedicated team is there to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Go give them a visit or browse their online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge. Ryan, we always start with the Sulphur Springs players to watch. As always, I'm going to let you do the honors. Who you got first tonight?
Yeah, I felt like it was fitting to go a senior. I thought he had a fantastic game last week. A couple of guys missing on the receiving side, so Chris Adams really stepped in, had some great catches. I think he had 41 yards last 41. Week. He's done a really great job in district so far, and I expect on senior night, go ahead and put me down for Chris Adams' touchdown.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I wanted to pick him myself. He's one of those players that you never know might catch a deep ball, a long touchdown. I think we're going to see a great night from.
I also feel like we've been watching him for, I guess, 3 years now.
We have.
But I feel like we've watched a lot of Chris Adams football, and so I am going touchdown tonight for number 14.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet. I'm going to go in a similar direction, obviously. Senior night, this is a player who I think senior night means a ton to every single one of these Wildcats, but I think there's certain players that it means a little bit more to. We make the it's very true. These kids look up and dream about being Wildcats their entire lives, and I think Wyatt Watson is kind of the epitome of that, someone who's been waiting for his senior night moment for a very long time.
No question. He definitely, Wyatt's a kid that definitely loves putting on the blue and the gold, and tonight you're going to see it's actually the black and the blue. You are going to see that, yeah. Black and the blue, but I do love the Wyatt Watson pick.
Yeah, and again, he's another player who's had huge games. I mean, he had 165 yards in just in the Mesquite Poteet and the Aubrey games. Both of his touchdowns came in those games. So when he gets hot, he's really, really tough to contain. I think we'll see a big one from Wyatt Watson.
Yeah, very common safety blanket for Caden Mitchell. My defensive player to watch tonight is going to be Lennon Vaughn. I think Lennon Vaughn, he missed a couple games early in the season. I feel like we've really gotten a lot out of him in the last couple of weeks. Special teams, I've noticed it a ton. And obviously he's just kind of a bolt of energy. I mean, when he gets on the field, you can really feel his presence. And again, kind of like Alex McCormick, kind of like Alex King, when there's a big hit, 4-2 might be in the area.
Yeah, much like you kind of made the joke about Chris Adams. I mean, we've seen Lennon Vaughn be a huge contributor to this defense for years now. I mean, this is like his third or fourth year on varsity.
I actually remember last season kind of jokingly saying, I cannot believe that Lennon Vaughn is only a junior. And so big night for him incoming on senior night. Really, really excited to watch him.
Yeah, and he's another one. Since he's been back, I mean, he's been huge the last couple of weeks as well, so I like that pick a lot. I'm going to go with Giovanni Solis as my defensive pick. Again, a player who's been a big part of this defense for the last couple of years. Second on the defensive line in tackles. Couple tackles for loss, and then in the game against Community last year, he had a couple tackles for loss. So I think this is a big chance for him to have. I mean, he's been great all year, but I think one of those big kind of statistical games that really stand out to you.
Yeah, and great opportunity for the D-line, Truth Holmes, Giovanni Solis. The Community, they're going to have to try to control the ball tonight, and so that comes with run game and really taking a lot of the play clock. And so it's going to be up to the front seven, more specifically the defensive line for the Wildcats, if we're going to be able to get that ball back in a timely manner.
Yeah, I 1,000% agree with you. Ryan, again, we're going a little quicker than we usually would here tonight because we want to make sure everyone gets to see all the senior night festivities. So I think while we've got a second here, we know we've got time to do it. Why don't we get into everyone's favorite part of the pregame show every week, Hump Keys of Victory. Ryan, what you got for us this week?
Well, number one, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it's kind of a two-part plan. But number one, we can't look ahead. We won't look ahead to number three just yet. But number one, don't look ahead. Yes. We are playing a team that hasn't won a district ball game this year, and so it's easy to go, okay, well, we already beat Parrish, we already beat Aubrey, we've already played Salina. We know we're going to beat Community. Let's start worrying about Lake Dallas and Panther Creek. That's a big no-no because you cannot win those games tonight, but you can lose this one tonight.
100%.
And one game can truly change a season, and losing this one would make things incredibly interesting. You can pretty much lock up a playoff spot tonight with a win here against Community, and so that's what the task at hand is.
100%.
Number two, Tyler, we've got to stay on our toes. Like I said, Community, on paper, they are probably a less talented team than we are. They've been less successful this season, and when you get in games like that, you can almost always expect an onside kick going forward on fourth down, a fake punt, whatever it may be. They're going to have to bring out their bag of tricks. Halloween reference. We're getting close to that time of year, but those are coming, and so it's very important that we stay on our toes because they have nothing to lose.
Yeah, to your point, we saw Paris do a little bit of that last week. We saw an onside kick. We saw those sort of things.
I saw 28-point underdog Kennesaw take down undefeated Liberty this last Wednesday, and that was kind of what it was. It was just you had 50 guys playing with nothing to lose. Their season, as far as playoff goes, it's over. So you got guys that are on the football field for the last couple of times in their football career, in their football lives. That's why football is unique. You can't replicate it. So lots of people are playing their final games
ever. And that makes
a
big difference for sure. It does.
100%. So those guys are playing with they're just going out and having fun, doing their best, and they're going to try to upset the Sulphur Springs Wildcats tonight. So that's definitely something we've got to stay on our toes for. And number three, Tyler, totally just out of rhythm, and we've got to keep the same mentality.
I would be mad at you if we didn't. I really would.
Totally cheater one right here, but we got to go 1-0. And I'll reiterate it. The entire outlook on the season, the playoffs, everything we've been working for changes if you do not go 1-0 tonight. So it's very important that we do.
100%. Ryan, you said it would essentially clinch a playoff spot for you. Again, there are 1,000 scenarios that technically could happen, and I've got, I think, all of them written down. So I want to get to them throughout the course of the pregame show. But while we've got a quick second, I want to take a chance to make sure that y'all get to hear from some of our friends who make this possible, and then we will be back for the remainder of the pregame show.
Welcome to Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where we make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore our extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit every lifestyle and budget. Our dedicated team is here to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Come visit us today or browse our online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it here at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge. If you're looking for a heavy-duty truck for the ranch, a sports car to fulfill your dreams, or even a minivan to get the kids to football practice, Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge has just what you need. As a part of this community, we're dedicated to serving our hometown with the best selection and exceptional service. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is here to ensure you drive away happy and confident. Come on by today and see why Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge is the trusted choice for your next vehicle.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on this Friday night. It is senior night, and we are getting very close to getting the senior night festivities started here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, in between time, I do want to start looking at some of this playoff race picture. Corey, if you don't mind pulling up that district standings board for us when you get a chance. All right, Ryan. So again,
looks good every week.
Yes, and this is where we are at the moment. Obviously, Salina still the number one team. They're on playing Paris this week. And Ryan, let's just start walking through some of these scenarios. I mean, the big game tonight that I think everyone, involved is paying attention to. Number 20, Aubrey, is playing against number 21, Lake Dallas, and this game could end up determining a lot of things.
Yeah.
For your Sulphur Springs Wildcats, assuming you do get a win tonight here against Community, that is your third win. That would be Aubrey's third win as well, but then they only have one game left. It is against Panther Creek. Anyone could win that, obviously, but if you're just going by quote-unquote chalk or whatever, it almost wouldn't matter if you beat Lake Dallas or Panther Creek or not. You would both have 3 wins. You would have the tiebreaker against them. You would be the 3 seed and Aubrey would be the 4th seed.
So tell me who. So let's say Aubrey beats Lake Dallas tonight. Lake Dallas would be stuck at that 1 win total.
Yes.
What do their final 2 weeks look like? I know we play them next week, and then who do they finish the season off with?
So Lake Dallas's 2 final games are, like you said, we go to Lake Dallas at home against us next week, and then they have to go to Salina in the final game of the season.
So yeah, I mean, I look at that game, and again, I know that there is a plethora of scenarios here. If this upset happens or that upset happens, this really changes everything we're saying. But that Aubrey and Lake Dallas game, as far as the trajectory of this district goes, it's pretty big. It really changes a lot.
It is, and again, like I said, I think if you're a Sulphur Springs Wildcat or a Sulphur Springs Wildcat fan, you're probably rooting, I think, right, for Aubrey in that scenario.
You always, in these district, trying to figure out who needs to win, you always choose who you've already beaten to win, because you're always going to have the tiebreaker over them in that scenario.
Ron, I found another interesting scenario, I believe, and I could be wrong about this. I've walked through it a few different times, but if Lake Dallas beats Aubrey in that one, now they still each have 2 wins.
Okay.
Again, Aubrey's only game after that would be at Panther Creek. Let's say Lake Dallas does that, but loses their final 2 games against us and Salina. Now, Aubrey, Lake Dallas, and is it just those 2, or to Paris also? We were walking through this earlier.
Who's Paris's final game against? Their final 2 weeks. I know they have a bye.
They are the one team I don't have written down. Give me a second. But I think there's a scenario where they
play Salina and Community.
Salina and Community.
So, yes, what you're saying is that there's a scenario where we could get 2, 2, and 2, you've got your 1 seed, your 2 and your 3, whatever, in that scenario, and then you would have 3 teams tied with 2 wins for the 4 spot. And so we would have to look at what the district bylaws are.
Yes,
on that.
I'm not entirely sure about that.
Obviously, head-to-head first, but when you have 3 teams, that can get messy, and it might come down to points against or differential. Again, when you have the SEC of 4A, this was bound to happen. We kind of foresaw this, but there's 6 playoff teams from last season in this district,
right?
And so two teams that did go to the big dance last season are not going to get invited back this year, and that makes things really interesting.
Ron, I think we're getting ready to start the senior night festivities. I'm starting to hear the PA announcer, so I think it's about that time you and I step out of the way, get ready for the senior night festivities, and then we will be back for the remainder of the Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge pregame show.
Wildcats have a 6-1 overall mark and a 2-1 district mark under head coach Brandon Faircloth. The University Interscholastic League has established the rules and regulations by which tonight's game is being conducted. Regardless of the outcome, all of the players in tonight's game have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic successes. We ask that by your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and school. We also ask that as observers of tonight's activities, you show your appreciation for every student who will be participating, the players, the cheerleaders, the bands, pep squads, drill teams. These young people play an important part in their team's success. The officials for tonight's game are from the East Texas football chapter out of Longview, Texas. Referee is Dan Wilson. Umpire Joel McGuire. Headline judge Mike Davis. Side judge is Patrick Carter. Line judge James Ross. Field judge Shirley Rose. And back judge Aaron Muntz. These officials for this game have been mutually agreed upon by coaches from both schools. We ask that you demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials that you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the middle of the field as we recognize the class of 2025 students and their guests who play a part in bringing you Friday night football. Tonight is senior night, and on the field you'll see the students and guests of all senior varsity football players, band members, Blue Blaze members, cheerleaders, and student council officers. Sponsors for these programs are head football coach Brandon Faircloth, Wildcat band director Spencer Emmert, Blue Blaze director Meredith Dial, cheerleader coaches Karen Jasmer and Shay Sabadra, and student council advisor Megan Tingle. Starting with the seniors from the football program. First is Nathan Andrews, defensive end, accompanied by his parents, Christopher and Lorena Andrews. Caden Mitchell, quarterback, accompanied by his parents, Laura and Rick Mitchell. Skylar Lewis, wide receiver, accompanied by his parents, Scotty and Sonia Lewis. Wyatt Watson, wide receiver, accompanied by his parents, Andrew and Tasha Watson. Ty Bybee, cornerback, accompanied by his parents, Tony and Denise Bybee. Chris Adams, wide receiver, escorted by his mother and stepfather, Joey and Ashley Navarro, and his father, Curtis Adams. Barrett Tessing, defensive end, accompanied by his parents, Ben and Allison Tessing. Laren Vaughn, linebacker, accompanied by his mother, Ashley Vaughn, and his sister. Andres Serrata, accompanied by his parents, Donnie and Sandra Serrata. Zach Brown, right tackle, accompanied by his parents, Marshall and Chelsea Brown. Ben Hernandez, left guard, accompanied by his parents, Israel and Angelica Hernandez. Jamal Hood, right guard, accompanied by his aunt and uncle, Tim and Monica Tapley. Gio Solis, defensive tackle, accompanied by his father, Ernesto Solis, and his mother, Leticia Hernandez. And now for the band seniors. Brody Emmert, drum major and French horn, accompanied by his parents, Spencer and Christy Emmert. Alexis Nickerson, trumpet and uniform captain, accompanied by her mother, Jenny Nickerson, and her sister, Addison Nickerson. Jaden Allen, French horn, Blue Blaze senior lieutenant, escorted by her mother, Dulce Roca, and her sister, Natalia Allen. Daisy Nunez, flute, accompanied by her parents, Juan and Laura Nunez. Aaliyah Cheatham, oboe and clarinet, accompanied by her mother, Talisa Wilson, and her father, Kevin Cheatham. Sadie Barnett, clarinet section leader, accompanied by her parents, Jerry and Paula Barnett. Lainey Bankston, clarinet section leader, escorted by her parents, Kevin and Jennifer Bankston. Hannah Tier, flute, accompanied by her parents, Adam and Stephanie Tier. Melanie Ortega, color guard and bassoon, accompanied by her mother, Milagros Lucio, and her uncle, Alberto Sanchez. Anaya Brooks McGinnis, color guard, accompanied by her mother, Tiffany Oliver, and her stepfather, Manuel Villegas. Lainey Tatum, color guard, accompanied by her parents, Riley and Hannah Tatum. McKenna Jones, flute section leader, escorted by her parents, Tavara and Corey Jones. Valeria Garcia, trumpet section leader, accompanied by her father, Jamie Zapata. Justin Woods, baritone sax, accompanied by his mother, Maria Woods. McKenna Meskiman, percussion, escorted by her parents, Jason and Terry Meskiman. Jose Salas, trombone, accompanied by his father, Pepe Salas, and his mother, Ana Ramirez. Andrew Galarza, trombone, accompanied by his parents, Fernando and Patty Salazar. Paul Nallen, euphonium, accompanied by his parents, Lloyd and Sandra Nallen. Laura Torres, saxophone section leader, accompanied by his father, Gerardo Torres. Frances Yanez, French horn, accompanied by her father, Jose Martin Yanez, and her mother, Mara Yanez. Brighton Weiss, percussion, escorted by his parents, Travis and Brenda Weiss. Eduardo Yanez, trombone, accompanied by his parents, Juan and Christina Yanez. Andrew Resendez, trombone, escorted by his father, Daniel Villegas, and his mother, Marcela Resendez. And now for our seniors from our drill team. Brittany Allen, accompanied by her mother, Ms. Margene Allen and Hunter Allen, and her sister, Ms. Miranda and David McDaniel. Ashlyn Castile, manager, accompanied by her mother, Amanda Good. Miani Frazier, manager, accompanied by her grandmother, Ms. Judy Walker, and her grandfather, Mr. Philip Walker. Addison Godbolt, escorted by her mother, Ayana Pryor, and godparents, Alva and Angelin Adams. Emily Hernandez, accompanied by her parents, Anna and Julio Hernandez. Sedona McCollum, captain, accompanied by her mother, Amy Chandler, and her brothers, Stephen and Aaron. Trinity Martin, captain, accompanied by her mother, Lori Martin, and her father, Don Martin. Valeria Muro, sergeant, accompanied by her parents, Nora and Ruben Muro. Allison Smith, officer, accompanied by her mother, Cheryl Smith, and her father, Ian Smith. Allie Thompson, sergeant, escorted by her mother, Morgan Brown, and father, Wesley Thompson. Chelsea Young, accompanied by her parents, Lance and Angela Young. And now our cheerleaders, seniors. Corey Parker, manager, escorted by our dad, Monty Parker, and mother, Brian Parker. J.C. Jasmer, captain, accompanied by her parents, Matthew and Karen Jasmer. Elena Johnson, captain and student council president, accompanied by her parents, Matt and Carla Johnson. Corin Young, captain, escorted by her parents, Corey and Shandice Young. Trinity Jefferson, accompanied by her parents, Marcus Jefferson and Nicole Lindley. Madison Dixon, accompanied by her parents, Glenn and Natasha Dixon, and her grandmother, Jane Dixon. Kylie Jo Anderson, accompanied by her parents, Tommy and Lindsay Anderson. And now the Student Council seniors. Allie Crump, Student Council Vice President, accompanied by her parents, Tanner and Ashley Crump. Jacqueline Banda, Student Council Treasurer, accompanied by her parents, Antonio and Darlene Banda, Cruz. Ty Holt, Student Council Spirit Director, accompanied by his parents, Matt and Ashley Holt. And Colby McCoy, Student Council Member at Large, accompanied by her parents, Robert and Deanna McCoy. Ladies and gentlemen, help me congratulate all of these 2025 seniors from Sulphur Spring High School.
Heavy-duty truck for the ranch, a sports car to fulfill your dreams, or even a minivan to get the kids to football practice, Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge has just what you need. As a part of this community, we're dedicated to serving our hometown with the best selection and exceptional service. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is here to ensure you drive away happy and confident. Come on by today and see why Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge is the trusted choice for your next vehicle.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Friday night on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. We've got an exciting one for you. We're a few minutes away from kickoff still. Again, thank you to everyone for hanging out with us during the Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge pregame show. Ron, we still a few things that we haven't done that we would usually do in our pregame show. Obviously, predictions for tonight, the college football game of the week. Your Cowboys have a really big one this week.
They do have a really big one, and we've got the tunnel.
We do have tunnel. What are you going? Where are you giving the grade? Oh, also, okay. What are you giving the grade on the run out tunnel here from Community?
I do like the originality of the name. So I think the Braves, being that's the only Braves that I can think of in the state of Texas. I'm probably more than one, but I'll give it it's a smooth look. Blue and yellow obviously looks good.
Also, obviously, like the Kansas City Chief logo.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a smooth.
I think I can
6.
Okay, I was going to guess 7.
I'll give it a smooth 6.
I'm going to go a little higher. I think 7.5. It's
okay.
a good look. I like it.
it.
I like the well, I can't tell what it is, but I like the color of the flag. Yeah, I like it. I'm a fan. Prediction for tonight.
Man, I hate to be too.
I don't know that we even mentioned it. We didn't tell what the
spread was.
Yeah, so the Dave Campbell prediction, it actually jumped even from when you and I saw it. It's now 46 points.
Okay.
The Sulphur Springs Wildcats are predicted to win by 46 points.
Well, I don't mean to be too harsh here, but I will go Sulphur Springs 42, Community 0.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be in that same range. I mean, this defense is just incredible.
Yeah.
If you told me they'd throw a shutout tonight, especially on senior night, I could definitely see that.
I just worry about field position. I think that we're going to see a game where Sulphur Springs starts with the ball around midfield a lot.
Yes, and to your point, you very well could expect to see Community try some riskier things. So that might also lead to.
And they should.
Yes.
You should onside kick. You should go for it on 4th down. You should fake punt tonight. Because that's just what you do in these games. That's what you do.
Yeah, so that's extra reason for potential field position. So I would go in a very similar direction. I will say I'm gonna. We've never given the same? Let's do it. I'm also going 42-0.
Nothing. Okay.
We're all in on it.
Well, that'll give us something to look forward to.
I'm all in on it. Did I tell you what the prediction for the Aubrey-Lake Dallas game was?
You did tell me, and I know it's close. I believe it was, Aubrey by 4?
Yes, I believe so. Aubrey by 4. And
okay.
I think
well, and what I do want to say about that is you and I, before we knew what had happened in the Lake Dallas Panther Creek game, which if you guys don't know, that one went to quadruple overtime, which was an exceptional ending. But you and I both thought that Aubrey would handle business tonight. And really make this district interesting. And I'm going to stand by that. Regardless of Lake Dallas's fantastic comeback against Panther Creek, I will take the Chaps tonight.
Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know what happened in that game, Ryan, as always, giving score updates, does an incredible job with that. And Panther Creek had gotten up 28-6. And by the time we were getting ready to sign off on our broadcast, going off the air, they were forcing overtime, 31-31. And then while our crew was, trying to take things down and everything, we watched the remainder of the game, and Panther Creek did get the win in quadruple overtime, which that was a blast to watch.
It was, and if you guys don't remember, because of the 7 overtime thriller in the LSU A&M game years ago, which I bring that up because that is going to be our game of the week this week, Tigers and Aggies. But they changed the rule in college and high school athletics that once you get past that second overtime, it's just a dueling 2-point conversion, winner-take-all type situation. And so Panther Creek and Lake Dallas got to the 4th overtime, so that one was a lot of fun.
Dude. Few sentences even sound as fun as dueling 2-point conversions, sudden death 2-point conversions. It's a blast. But
game of the week, college.
Yes,
your Tigers versus a lot of our viewers, Aggies.
Yes,
let me go ahead and interrupt you.
Yeah.
I am certainly not picking the Aggies,
I didn't
regardless if I think they're going to win this week or not, and they certainly could. That would make the final game of the season against the Longhorns incredibly interesting.
It would,
but I will take the LSU Tigers this weekend.
I didn't figure you're going A&M. Ladies and gentlemen, here come your Sulphur Springs Wildcats, led as always by Wyatt Watson.
I will say he did make that one a little closer than normal.
We had a little bit of a race there for a second.
Who's your pick? You didn't make a pick.
Oh, we don't need to get into all that.
Tyler.
Give me
Tyler's nervous.
Give me my LSU Tigers.
He's just nervous.
Give me my LSU Tigers.
He's just nervous.
I'm the most pessimistic man on earth, but yeah, give me my LSU Tigers.
Tyler, before we get all the football festivities started, I do want to give a big shout out to Gerald Hermes and his family and the Nevada community. But he had an accident before the season. He's not able to coach with us tonight. He's usually on the Brave side, and so my thoughts and prayers are out to those guys and that family.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll step out of the way very quickly, and then y'all are stuck with us tonight.
We're about to play. Let everybody stay safe on the field, and let everybody on the away side get home safe. Thank you for everything that you've done. In Jesus' name, amen.
Play on the kickoff percussion, then we'll have the haste on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready to get started here tonight. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge Friday night countdown to kickoff. I like saying that. I like that title.
Tyler almost started that with play ball because we got the World Series tonight.
We do.
Yankees-Dodgers.
What's your prediction on that?
Man, I think it's going to be – I think it's two best teams. Obviously, I'm going to enjoy the week that the Rangers are still the defending World Series champs. But, man, I'm going to go the Dodgers.
I think
I'm going to go the Dodgers.
I think I'm going to go the other way.
Okay.
I think give me the Yankees.
Okay. I think it's going to be a great series. I'll go Dodgers in 7.
It's been, obviously, last year aside because our Texas Rangers won. It's been the most fun postseason I can remember. And it ends with the two best players on the two best teams, so I'm here for it.
Oh, Major League Baseball is thrilled for an Ohtani and Judge final.
Ohtani versus Judge. I don't know if we've ever had the two best players in baseball face in the World Series before. There you go. So Sulphur Springs Wildcats will get the ball first to start tonight. Ryan, I have one fun stat to keep an eye on here tonight.
We love a Tyler fun stat.
It would be fitting that it is on senior night, but Caden Mitchell, let me find it, needs just barely over 100 yards to pass 2,000 for his career. So that'd be pretty cool. He needs 116, which I think he can definitely do.
I think that's going to happen.
I think he has a very strong chance.
Tyler, great omen that Chris Adams was a captain tonight. That really feeds into my Chris Adams touchdown bet.
Yeah, I'll let people.
I like that one.
I'll let people behind the scenes. You and I obviously do not communicate until we have our, until it's time to let each other know who we're picking. We don't talk about that earlier in the week. And I told Corey a whole week ago after the game Friday night, I was like, I'm picking Chris Adams next week as my player to watch. And you beat me to him, so I was kind of bummed out about that. But I think we for sure see a Chris Adams touchdown tonight.
Tyler, per my my Humps keys to victory, we're on full onside kick alert all night. And so wouldn't be shocked if we saw that here. Doesn't mean we will.
Have we mentioned This is the second time we're seeing the black uniforms. I don't know if we mentioned that or not. You may have.
I said it.
Yeah,
I said blue and yellow, but tonight we're black and
Yeah,
blue.
you did.
But it looks good. It's first time with the black and blue combo. I think the first time we wore white and black.
I think so.
Black and white.
I
excuse me.
personally like it with the blue pants. But. All right, kicking deep. Jackson Hare to return. Up to about the 27 or the 28, so that's where the Wildcats will get started tonight. Jackson Dental is proud to introduce Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, they offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Their friendly team is there to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental. Also, go see our friends over at Corner Grub House in their iconic spot on the square. It's a perfect place to spend a Friday night where you can experience their freshly made comfort dishes and southern hospitality, all while watching the Sulphur Springs Wildcats on their big screen, making you feel right at home. And Ryan. I can't see who's on the
had
ball.
a little bit of a
It's
miscommunication.
Still out. Community comes up with it and
Unbelievable.
takes it to the house. They not only score first, but they score within the
Man,
first.
and not to be too harsh, but that is just you got to come out with a little more sense of urgency. I know. I promise you, I've been on the sidelines. I've been in the locker room for these types of games. But man, that is when things like this. That's when that happens. You let your guard down.
I mean,
you do something that I haven't seen that in the entire season. We've played. This is our 8th game of the season. Haven't seen that all year. And you know, a team that we're talking about. Oh, they're a 46-point underdog.
Mm-hmm.
First play of the game, they're up 7-0.
Yeah.
So wake up. This is a ball game. We're now down 7.
Yeah.
And we got to make this thing happen.
PAT's good. Community leads 7-0.
Homes of Sulphur Springs. We're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. Building dreams one home at a time.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
20 seconds into this one, Community kicking for a second time after they recover the fumble and take it to the house. Jackson Hare to return again. This time stopped at about the 20 run, and that's where the Wildcats will have to take off. We'll see him for a second time, but first I want to tell everyone, if you see those game day posts every Friday, you can thank the good people at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, where they're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with them today. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, they're here to answer all of your questions and guide you through every step of the way. Visit them and explore their wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting for you at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, building dreams one home at a time. And once again, happens week after week, but the Ryan Humphries, the Humps keys to victories, come to fruition immediately.
Got to stay on our toes. There needs to be a little bit of pep in our step on this drive. I'm thinking, okay, they get to start with the ball both halves. We spotted them 7 points. So the only thing I can do here is go get 7 of our own.
It's a quick pass out to Deuce Timmons. Brought down after a gain of 4 or 5 there. Every week, man, I don't know how you do it.
Well, and you know, a dangerous thing in sports is playing against a team that there's no pressure. They're not expected to win tonight. They're not going to make the playoffs, and so that you got 22 guys playing for themselves, for each other. And so what's to lose?
I mean, like you said, they have nothing to lose, and for these guys, this is your final game, just a couple games left. I mean, that makes a difference. Good run there from Deuce Timmons. Back-to-back plays to Deuce to get the night started. Never mad at that. And another give to Deuce. I think he's got
Should be
enough.
enough.
For the first, yeah.
I like the hurry up there. I feel like we haven't seen that a ton this year.
No, we
like
really
an
haven't.
actual hurry up. And that's, coming from the sideline, that's just a one-word call.
Yeah, that's a good point. We haven't seen a ton of that this year.
So we do see Deuce out at wide receiver, something that we've seen a little bit more over the last week or two. Like outside receiver, I mean.
Yeah, Hare back in the backfield now. And again, Deuce will be in motion there. A little pop pass. And the community front is doing a very good job here early tonight. I think community fired up for this one, Ron.
Tyler, a little bit thinner crowd tonight, and I think that's probably more to do with the Stew Festival across the street, and I hope that the guys that are watching on their TVs over there, it's kind of a cool way to do it.
Yeah.
Sitting around the stew pit.
Yeah, we had people send us pictures
Yeah.
from that last year.
You
of
can
them
see the
watching.
lights, you can hear the PA, and,
We
and you know,
appreciate it,
hopefully
yeah.
they're listening to us, and
Fun way to watch the game.
it's an enjoyable Friday night. Are you a stew guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beef or chicken?
Chicken,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay, probably chicken myself.
Play action. Look for Wyatt Watson, incomplete.
A little high.
And that'll bring up 3rd and 13. If you could only have one again, Super Stew, where do you go? I'm going Stew. Stew or chili?
Definitely stew. Not a big chili guy.
See, I like
I
both,
would
but
probably
I
pick stew
might would agree with you.
over just a regular soup.
So here for the 3rd and 13 from the 28. Got Quinn Harris out there. He'll join Skylar on the far side.
I would not say this is 4-down territory unless we can get closer to that 40 mark, but you don't want to not get this and give community a chance to go up 14-0.
It's out to Skylar Lewis. Staying on his feet. Still staying on his feet. Finally brought down. And
Tyler, you can feel that juice
I was going to
on
say,
that sideline.
there might not be a ton of fans in the community stands, but, I mean, it is rocking over there.
Again, I'm telling you, I've played in these games. Those guys on that sideline, at this point, you're either bought in for each other or you've already jumped off ship. It hasn't been a good year for community. They're not going to make the playoffs. And so the guys that are out there, the guys that are on the sideline, the coaches on the sideline, they're there for each other. And man, they want to shock the world tonight.
Yeah, 100%. We're getting our first time out of the night, Ryan, with 8:35 left in the first.
Bell Concrete Inc. We build more than structures. We build relationships. Our team is dedicated to making your experience enjoyable and hassle-free. With priority service and a smile, your project is our priority. From driveways to commercial, residential, and municipal projects, we deliver the best products and service. Call us today at 903-885-3126 to experience Bell Concrete's commitment to excellence.
Bank with Alliance Bank, and the only thing to worry about is what to do with the extra time and money. Alliance Bank offers a wide array of products that save you both time and money for you or your business, such as personalized cards, remote deposit capture, mobile and text banking, and so much more. Contact Alliance Bank today or visit alliancebank.com to bank with the ones you can count on. Alliance Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Jackson Harris set to punt on 4th and 10. Ryan, the punt was blocked. I don't know that they did. I think, yeah, they're just going to down it there. And after the blocked punt, now community gets to start on this side of the field. Again, before they do, I want to tell you that at the Gypsy Willow, every order is a masterpiece. From start to finish, they offer personalized attention, keeping you informed every step of the way. Whether you bring in your own design or work with their in-house graphic designers, they make it seamless. Now is the perfect time to go ahead and get your Christmas orders in and corporate orders for holidays. They also carry popular brand names that can be customized, like Carhartt for construction, Travis Matthew for golf, as well as Nike, Under Armour, and Adidas. At the Gypsy Willow, each order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story, your story. Ryan, community taking over here with 8:21 left in the first, already with a 7-point lead. Looking deep on first down, that one incomplete. I think there is a flag in the backfield, though. I have to see what that is.
Looks like it's going to be holding.
Yeah. And that'll bring that one back, making things a bit tougher for community. Was not expecting them to air it deep. on the
No,
first
no.
snap?
And I was going to comment, when you get a 1st and 20 situation for a team that, is so under center, is so option heavy, that's certainly not ideal. But they come out throwing the first play of the game.
Yeah. Alex King able to wrap him up there. Yeah, they came out of the shotgun that time, Ryan. I don't know that we saw hardly any of that at all the last time we saw Community. That'll be 2nd and 20 from the 45.
Tyler, it definitely feels like the last couple of weeks that the defense has kind of been responsible for getting the juices flowing on the sideline, whether it be a big hit, whether it be a turnover. So I'm definitely looking for that here.
Completed pass on 2nd down. Wildcats wrap him up right at the 50. Yeah, this is a much, not more high-powered, but like I said, I just wasn't expecting this offensively from Community. A lot of shotgun, a lot of already thrown it twice, This might be my favorite uniform combo we've had all year, though. I like
for Sulphur Springs.
For both teams, I
love
like the
gray
white
pants.
and the gray. Yeah,
love the gray pants.
That versus the black on blue, I think it's a great look. It's 3rd and long, 3rd and 15. Dropping back to pass again, letting it fly. The pass is complete. And they are going to have a 4th and pretty manageable here, Ryan. 4th and just a couple.
I am very surprised so far with the passing, just how many times we've already seen the pass. This is obviously a go-for-it situation, and I think most times tonight, barring where they're at on the field, but if it's 4th and if it's 4th and something, I'm probably going for it if I'm Community tonight.
All right, we're getting our 2nd timeout, I believe, here.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
4th and 2 from the 36. Ryan, what are you seeing here?
Well, there's certainly some confusion with the sticks.
Oh, yeah. There is confusion with the sticks.
Oh, my.
Are they saying it was enough for the first? It looks like they're saying it was a 1st down.
My.
Okay, and now Coach Faircloth is asking.
Again.
Yeah. It was 4th and 2 when we went to break.
Well, and it was certainly short of the sticks we were looking at, well short. And so Coach Faircloth here obviously going to be very confused.
Yeah, as we are as well, asking for an explanation.
Well, and it wasn't even 4th and 1.
No,
it was a full 2.
I guess we are proceeding with a 1st down from the 36.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 36. Okay. That's
one that we would have to go back and look at, but I'm almost sure that was well short.
All right, as a give up the middle, Blue Barrage meet them pretty quickly. They had me fooled on that one. And I think they've had us fooled a couple times in the past as well.
That was very overturn defensive pass interference in the Texas-Georgia game esque.
It was.
Which we won't talk about that game too much.
That's fair.
Pretty disappointing. Lack of preparation offensively for the Longhorns.
I was going to ask what your thoughts on that.
Not
specifically,
good.
though.
That
on
play?
Yes.
Oh,
or
probably
just on it being overturned.
Probably not pass interference, but once that's called, there's no going back.
Yeah,
especially given that it was an interception.
Dangerous precedent you're setting there.
Certainly.
Passing on 2nd down, and a great breakup there from Alex King.
I feel like Alex King has just been our best pass breakup guy of the year. His play recognition, here he is. Play recognition in the pass game is just exceptional. He can feel this guy kind of lurking behind him. does a good job of looking at the quarterback's eyes and is just able to break that thing up.
Ryan, you said you feel like, he now has a team-leading 5 pass breakups this year.
And at linebacker, that is
and I believe
incredibly impressive.
I believe he leads the team in sacks as well.
Alex, the employee.
Yeah, if I can give you an Alex King stat, I got you. Rolling out. Just going to keep it himself. Getting about back to the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 3rd and long here. Interesting to see, obviously. I mean, it is 3rd and 7, yeah? The line over there moved it to 4th. But, 4th and 7. My apologies. I'm going to play off.
You're behind because you thought
you're right.
You thought the first play was 4th.
You're right. We're all good, though. 4th and 7 from the 33.
Yeah, obvious go-for-it situation here. They're going to line up in the shotgun. No safety help down low.
Ryan, Alex McCormick and Alex King get there. And the Wildcats force a turnover on downs. I think Zay Godbolt was in there as well.
Was in on that too. Yep.
Number of Wildcats, and they get the ball back for the offense right here at about the 41. So the Wildcats will get a 3rd chance with the ball.
Yeah, just no time at all really to look at what's going on. I mean, that's just, look at that. 1, 2, 3.
Who was the first one there even? Was it Zay Godbolt? Yes, it was. McCormick was back in coverage, so Zay Godbolt there with the sack. Alex McCormick helping him out, or Alex King helping him out, rather. So 1st and 10 from the 41. Wildcats' 3rd drive of the night here.
Yeah, Dallin Horton in on that, I believe, as well.
Jackson Hare, gain of a few there on 1st down.
I think Jackson Hare, we've seen his best games this season is when he gets going early and kind of gets the pads loose. You know, gets a couple 10+ yard carries. His ability to continue that speed and strength throughout the entirety of the game is very impressive. Quick
pass out to Skylar Lewis, his 2nd of the night. Skylar Lewis still going. Still going, cuts back inside, 55 yards. Skylar Lewis. Touchdown number 7 on the season.
And Tyler, that is a fantastic example of getting the ball in your playmaker's hands. Just the speed alone right there shows exactly why we're going to see him on Saturdays. But when you can run that fast, it makes makes the 3-yard screen completion look a lot fancier. Nothing to it. Easy throw, easy catch. Great blocking on the outside by Chris Adams, and then we are off to the races. Whoop!
To snap, the hold. And it's good. We're all tied up 7-7 with 4.5 minutes left in the first.
At Church, we are all about life change. There's a place to belong for the whole family with Next Gen nights every Wednesday for birth through 12th grade at 6:15 p.m., young adults on the 2nd and 4th Tuesday of every month at 6:30 p.m., and everyone's invited on Sundays at 9 or 10:45 a.m. Our hope is that when you connect with the local church, you will encounter Jesus in a way that leads to life change. We hope to see you soon, and go Wildcats.
Huge play there, 55 yards out for Skylar Lewis, his 7th touchdown of the season. Now we're all tied up, Ron. Trying to find career number. I'll get that for you in just 1 second. But before we do, I want to tell you that here at Front Porch News, we know the love and support, Front Porch News and Chaz Media, that is, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs.
Tyler, that's 2 weeks in a row now that we've seen some legit playmaking ability from number 6, and I think that going forward, especially against the Lake Dallases, the Panther Creeks, and whoever we draw in the first round, that is imperative if we want to keep this season going. You got to have plays like that by Skylar. You got to have plays like that by Deuce, Jackson, whoever it may be, and so getting that confidence now is going to go a long way.
Yeah, 100%. I believe a new longest catch of the year for Skylar as well. Or no, last week he had 2 touchdowns, both of which were over 55 yards.
Yeah, because you made the comment that he had over 100 yards receiving in touchdowns alone.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I think he'll have that tonight. He's off to a good start.
On pace to do it again tonight. Real quick, before we see another drive from community, I want to tell you that Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs offers a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. A give on first down, and it's a nice gain there. Still going.
Still going.
Still going. He may have enough for the first. And I know we say it at least once a week, but they're not quick to blow the whistle in high school. They're going to let you.
Oh, man, they're letting it go. That's for sure. That is for sure.
So it is enough for a first down.
And they're not quick to bring out the
they're not at all.
They're not quick to bring out the chains either.
If it's close, for sure. First down.
Give it to him.
It's 1st and 10 from the 35 now. Another give on first and another solid little run, gain of 4 or 5 there.
Tyler, watching this offense is a great reminder of how excited I am for Army and Navy this year in college football. Both service academies undefeated. Navy's got a big one against Notre Dame this week, but Army-Navy this year is going to be – it's going to be electric. It's going to be the most exciting 25-point game you've ever seen.
I wish I would have paid more attention to the scenario. I saw a clip and I wasn't paying attention, but still a scenario in which they could both get into the playoff at the moment.
I'll do you one better. There's still a scenario where they could both play in their conference championship against each other, and then the following week play in the Army-Navy game, which doesn't count towards their conference record.
That's how they could both get into the playoff then, yeah.
I mean, that's what America needs.
It is what
right
America
there.
needs. I would love that.
Absolutely. Sign me up.
When we first had visions of the 12-team playoff, that's what we dreamed of.
Oh, give me the Indianas, the Boise's, the Armies, the Navies.
3rd and 4 toss. Now they're giving them, a gain of a couple there. Bring up maybe 4th and 2.
Tyler, I guess my eyes are not adjusted to the option, wing T, whatever offense, because I felt like he lost a yard there, and they're giving him a gain of 2.
And
there's just a lot of bodies.
They had to bring it in. At first, that far judge was like
there's
close
just a
to
lot
us.
of bodies. So we're going to have 2 men back.
Skylar and Gio, or Deuce and Gio, rather. I don't know that we've
We
seen that.
haven't been very consistent on who we send back there for punt return.
Yeah, I'm almost positive we haven't seen that duo yet, but
always be on guard when the quarterback is the punter.
And Ryan, there
Good
is
punt
a
there,
flag.
and that is going to be a flag.
Yeah.
I think Grayson is saying that he might have got a hand on it, which would obviously negate any roughing the punter penalty, but I don't think they're going to give it to him.
They are. I thought they were going to discuss. We are going to discuss for a second. I was going to say, I think, I keep saying it, but I think we're going to see Grayson. I think we're going to see him block
this year. Yeah, he has been close.
He keeps getting very close. And
Faircloth wasn't happy. Now the community coach isn't happy. I think they're going to say, I'd have to look at the replay.
We have both our offense huddled up over here and our defense huddled up here.
Yeah, the community coach is not happy.
Okay, so it looks like it will be the Sulphur Springs Wildcats ball at around the 25. While we are waiting for that, I want to give a big shout out to our Red Zone partner, Bell Concrete. At Bell Concrete, they treat their clients like family. For over 70 years, they have delivered the finest ready-mix concrete, sand, and aggregate. Their friendly staff ensures your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, they're here for you. Call them today at 903-885-3126.
Again, I would have to see a replay to know why that was waved off. But nonetheless, Wildcats first down.
Quick pass out to Jackson Herring. He's got it. Still going. up close to the 30. So Ryan, 3 drives so far for the Wildcats. You've seen a touchdown, a punt, and a turnover. So got one of all. Quickly got the trifecta. We got a player down. We'll be right back.
Loans, we simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 from the 29. The community player is up and walking off, so we'd love to see that. Gain of 4 on the quick pass out to Jackson here.
Quick first quarter, Tyler.
Yes, it's rolling by very quickly. I hate that. We wait all week for a Friday night, and
I know it.
It's over before you know it.
Another screen.
Now Wyatt Watson with it. Wyatt to the outside. Big game from Wyatt Watson up to the 45. Love the little celebration there from Wyatt.
And Tyler, you know I'm a big fan of the screen game. I'm all about making the easy plays. Right here, wide open, tons of space. Skylar Lewis, great blocking. You do want to be careful with those hands. You don't have to let the ref know that you're innocent. Just block. Great play by Wyatt Watson.
1st and 10 up at the 42 now. Again, Deuce in the backfield. Jackson in the slot.
Going to have a free play.
Scrolling this way, looking for Chris Adams, and he's got him. Chris Adams still up. Chris Adams, 58 yards to the house. And once again, when Ryan Humphries says something into a microphone, good things happen with it.
At what point do the Sulphur Springs Wildcats start lining up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, blowing up my phone, saying, please, please say that I'm going to score a touchdown this week?
We've seen it once already.
Ryan promises and Chris Adams delivers. 14 for 14.
Oh, there you go.
Great job by Caden Mitchell there. Knows he's got a free play, rolls out to the right, takes the shot, and Chris Adams is off to the races.
2nd touchdown of the season for Chris Adams, number 22 for Caden. And it's good.
Wow. Stew ball right there.
Wildcats lead 14-7.
D&B Loans, we simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
.58 yards out for Chris Adams, and now the Wildcats lead 14-7. By the way, it was career touchdown number 25 for Skylar Lewis earlier. It's been an eventful first quarter, though.
Yeah, 21 points.
Mm-hmm. Fielded right at the 10.
Ooh, big hit.
Brought back to about the 24. Are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? If so, let A&S Air Conditioning find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. A&S Air Conditioning has been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins, Franklin, and surrounding counties for over 33 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. Now is also the perfect time to give them a call and ask about their fall and spring maintenance packages. Call them today at 903-885-8072 and let A&S Air Conditioning turn your hot and humid space into a cool and comfortable environment. Start this one from the 25. Toss to the outside. And a good run there on first down.
Tyler, I do want to point out that you and I both said this one would be 42-0.
We did.
And Community took offense to that and went ahead and got 7 in this first quarter.
Literally as quickly as possible, they made that incorrect.
I mean, 2 plays. One
play
offensive,
from
one play from scrimmage. So our bad.
I said, we'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
We'll be seeing.
No, fun first quarter. You saw, again, 3 touchdowns, turnover.
2 touchdowns, again, over 50 yards. Flag on the play.
Hold on now.
Looking deep. Incomplete, but again, flag on the play.
I'll tell you, the Community quarterback has a pretty solid arm. He throws the deep ball well. So offsides on the Wildcats. Should be enough for the first down.
Yes, I would think so. Give Community a new set of downs.
I just worry for Community's ability to – they don't want to get in a track meet with Sulphur Springs.
Right.
If this is a high-scoring affair, I just don't think they're going to be able to keep up with the Wildcats' firepower.
Yeah, again, both of your touchdowns that were –
like you said, over 50.
Yeah.
And I just don't know that's not something that's sustainable for Community.
Play action. Nathan Andrews almost got there. Push out of bounds just behind the line of scrimmage. It's Barrett Tessing again. He's been having a great year. Almost had himself a sack there. So 2nd and 10 now.
Got my player to watch on the defensive side of the ball out there, Lennon Vaughn.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a sack or a tackle for loss or something like that from him as well. He finds a way to make it happen. We'll be bringing that one back on the fall start. So that bring up a 2nd and 15 from the 32. I always love on this night of the year, you can see the smoke up in the lights and everything.
The ambiance is awesome. It's very hometown, Friday Night Lights-esque.
There's 1,000 cars all over the place.
Oh, I know.
It's a vibe. 2nd and 15. Dropping back to pass. Brought down Trey Pinnell. He had a sack last week as well.
New kid on the block is making a lot of plays for the Sulphur Springs defense.
He has been very, very good these last few weeks and getting himself a sack here. Just right through.
Yeah, just overpowering there, and really the running back could kind of clearly see that's who he needed to pick up, and to no avail.
That'll do it for the first quarter. It'll be at 3rd and 22 when we come back. Wildcats lead 14-7.
Texas Physical Therapy, we cater to your needs, from our geriatric clientele to the athlete returning to sport. As therapists, we rely on the latest research and strength and conditioning principles, from blood flow restriction and dry needling to safe progression of running using our anti-gravity treadmill. We perform sport-specific testing and use evaluative measures to determine safe return to your sport, whether it's practice or game time. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Bethany Ashby with Nations Lending here. Ever feel like navigating a mortgage loan is like finding your way through a maze blindfolded? Here's why you need a local guide. Mortgage loans are complex, filled with confusing terms and endless paperwork. That's where I come in. Whether you're buying a home, refinancing your rate, or renovating your home, I'll lead you to the best rate and terms possible, but also make sure you avoid costly mistakes. Working with me and my team means peace of mind. So visit me online at easttexaslending.com and let's find the perfect mortgage solution for you.
Third and 22 to start the second quarter. Oh, pass it back this way, Ryan.
That is blocked up well.
It's got a lot of room. C.T. Galloway on the tackle there, right at the original line of scrimmage.
I thought it was blocked up well, but we kind of got through the blockers pretty quickly.
C.T. Galloway said, not so fast, my friend.
Also, I kind of just glanced up, and I saw the sticks but that's the original line of scrimmage. So we had a lot longer to go than I anticipated.
Still got a lot of it back. Brings up a 4th and 9. And again, Deuce and Gio back to return.
Quarterback is the punter, so that's always something to look at. I'd be very careful to punt to Deuce here.
Now Ryan, a flag immediately, yeah. Deuce with the fair catch, and then now what is this flag back here going to be?
Well, it's either got to be something to do with the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
you've either got too many in the backfield or you've got Sulphur Springs as offsides. Yeah, so they'll just tack that on to the end of the return and be Sulphur Springs ball.
Wildcat ball. Before they take over again, I want to tell you about Josh Boatman. He is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no two families need the same coverage, and that's why he will work with you to customize plans that fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Give him a call at 903-348-1527 to see how he can find a plan that fits you and your specific needs. Already the 5th possession for the Wildcat offense tonight. Starting at the 41. Give to Jackson Hare. Ryan, you made a good point during the break, but I told you that Caden needed 116 yards to cross the 2,000-yard mark for his career, and obviously
well over that.
I think he's well over that now. So congratulations to Caden Mitchell. Pretty cool to get that on senior night.
Oh, there's no question.
The 25th career touchdown for Skylar. I feel like that's a cool milestone.
Yep. Caden's done a really great job this year. I feel like it feels like week in and week out, he's very smart with what he does with the football. Not a lot of turnovers, and just is a good facilitator. I mean, he gets the ball to the playmakers and goes about his business. There's a playmaker right there.
I was about to say, speaking of getting the ball to your playmakers, first down for Skylar Lewis.
Tyler, and I it's been a couple weeks since we've had a big offensive night scoring, and so let's. I think this needs to be a night where we practice getting in the end zone. Let's. I don't want to say I don't want to run it up, but I'm just saying let's score as many points as possible.
Ryan, I think we're going to get our first look at the night of Deuce Timmons at the quarterback.
I don't know that we've gone an entire quarter without seeing this package this season.
That's a good call.
It's going to be in the empty set, which is new.
1st and 10 from the 45. Deuce just keeping it. And still going, Ryan. Now coming back this way. Down the sideline, and Deuce Timmons gets close to that Bell Concrete red zone. See where they spot it.
Just slippery, Tyler. I mean, I've used that word a lot this year to describe Deuce, and right there it seems like he's bottled up. Okay, good gain of 3, good gain of 4. Well, no, it's gain of 20.
Yeah. I like that kind of just a direct snap almost. I mean,
yeah, and you get an empty so that that's one less guy in the box. He has to go out with a Jackson Hare and worry about that. And so, man, I'm a big fan of that. We will throw out of that.
Yes, I think so.
One time or another.
1st and 10 from the 22. Now, I think just a miscommunication there. I think Skylar maybe thought it was false start or something.
Yeah, somebody thought there was a free play there, and I don't think they got into the neutral zone.
Yeah, I think Caden thought free play. I think Skylar thought false start, and I think it was maybe neither. But
yeah, neither.
This is no harm, no foul, 2nd and 10. Somehow, despite some really big scores, still not inside the Bell Concrete red zone tonight. Dropping back. Over the middle of White Watson, but incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 10. And from the 22, I'm very curious as to what the field goal range is for Eric Rodriguez.
And
on the year.
I wouldn't be opposed because there's going to come a time where, man, we really need to kick this. And so you just don't want to get into a must-make situation, and I haven't kicked a field goal in a month.
Yeah, just the one field goal attempt. He is 28 of 31 on the PAT, so that's 90%. Rolling out. He's got Chris Adams again, and Chris Adams has got the first down. Have yourself a night.
So now we're in the Bell Concrete red zone.
Now we are in the Bell Concrete red zone.
Chris Adams down to the 3-yard line. First down, Wildcats.
Jackson Hare finds the end zone.
I mean, it sounds like the SEC in the stands. Run the dang ball. And that's exactly what they're going to do.
Touchdown number 10 on the season for Jackson Hare.
I could hear producer Corey chuckling in the background because he heard exactly what I heard. Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
Sulphur Springs leads 21-7.
Hi, I'm Katie Adair, your local real estate expert, raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mom to 2 boys. I'm deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mothers Culture Club, I'm dedicated to making a positive impact. With my broker's license and a track record averaging over $10 million in sales per year, I'm committed to providing honest, hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Let's find your dream home together. Give me a call today.
Bill Owens at J. Hodge Chevrolet. We're voted the best dealership in sales, parts, and service and received the prestigious Mark of Excellence award from GM. That's saying a lot, but to receive those honors 8 years in a row, that's the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We owe it all to the J. Hodge family, and that's the great team of employees we have, plus the great community that we have and all our good customers. We invite you out to J. Hodge Chevrolet, 478 Wildcat Way in Sulphur Springs to see the difference.
The score from Jackson Hare makes it 21-7 Wildcats. Ryan, that is now the 8th time in a game that both Jackson Hare and Skylar Lewis have scored. Wildcats 7-0 in the previous 7 instances. Gonna have to field that one in the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 10. Before we see the Wildcat defense one more time, I want to tell you that Sulphur Springs is where Brian White and Daniel Roper call home, a place where they've raised families, planted their roots, and proudly serve you for all your legal needs. At Roper and White, they are Wildcats past, present, and future. They're more than just legal experts. They're partners in your journey to justice and success. With a dedicated team, they offer personalized legal strategies tailored to fit any of your needs. From everyone at Roper and White, go Wildcats.
Tyler, I love how many impact players we have running down on kickoff. For that reason right there is, you had a bit of a fumble. You got guys like Grayson Hardy, Alex McCormick, Alex King, Laren Vaughn running down on kickoff because when there is a fumble, you're able to get those guys bottled up inside the 10-yard line. I love that.
Yeah, that makes getting started at the 7-yard line. That's pretty huge. TJ Bolden brings him down. Big tackle for loss.
So that's going to be on the 3-yard line. Tyler, we don't have a safety this year, do we?
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't think we do.
No, I don't believe so. Yeah, loss of 4 there. Just 8:15 left here in the first half.
Oh, that is going to be close. I think he just got out of there.
Yeah, you're looking like inside the one at this point.
Man, we've done such a good job at the line of scrimmage. I feel like when we get going, we're pushing that line of scrimmage back a yard, and that point of contact it's already for a loss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is 3rd and 15, and I think we're going to get a timeout here, Ron.
So in January of, 22, just went in for a routine gallbladder surgery, and There were some complications that entered about a 6-month uphill climb over at Baylor Hospital. Everyone said you really need to see if you can get a hold of the Amicus. I would recommend these people 100% every single time. They would be the first I would have them call.
Welcome to Revamped Aesthetics, your locally owned med spa dedicated to helping you achieve your unique beauty goals. From neuromodulators, dermal fillers, a variety of facials, and lash and brow services, we offer a range of treatments tailored just for you. And the best part, all consultations are absolutely free. Get expert advice on the best services for your aesthetic desires. Visit us in Emory or Sulphur Springs, or call us today at 903-474-4649 and let us enhance the beauty you were born with.
3rd and 15 from the 2, and it's a solid gain there, Ryan.
Ooh, that
close. Makes 4th and close, just maybe a couple.
Well, I'm disappointed because I was going to put in the call for a blocked punt.
Oh, yeah.
But no more.
That would have been a pretty cool time for, I mean, it still would be from where you're at. If Grayson Hardy does get that first block.
That was a Grayson Hardy ball out of the back of the end zone moment waiting to happen.
Go ahead and put in your call.
No, I can't. I don't feel it. And we're in safe anyways.
Well, I for sure can't put in the call.
No, we're in punt safe. It's 4th and 1. We're not sending anybody. I think we left the defense out there minus the returners.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Or at least pretty close.
Yeah, punting that one high. Gio to return. He's got it. And Ryan, he's got some room for the return. Gio, our first time seeing him return one, and it's a nice return.
Is that his first return of the season? That was a quality return.
Gets it up inside the 30, I believe, so the Wildcats will take over. A chance to score again. 6:46 left in the half. I want to tell you about Revamped Aesthetics. They are a locally owned med spa offering a number of services to help you achieve your individual aesthetic goals. If you've been wanting to try aesthetic treatment, now is the perfect time because Revamped Aesthetics is offering a Toxin Tuesday, where all Tox is just $10 a unit on the first Tuesday of each month. Tox Tuesdays will be offered here in the Sulphur Springs location, with the next one being in just a couple of weeks on November 5th. The Sulphur Springs location is open, so be sure to go give them a visit and see how they can help you achieve your individual aesthetic goals. So the Wildcat defense remains perfect tonight. 4 drives, 4 stops. Will be the 6th look at the Wildcat offense. Incomplete on first down.
Tyler, they just gave a shout out on the overhead speaker to Caleb Miller, former Wildcat and Wildcat legend. Played in the NFL, played for the Bengals, played for the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yeah, I believe he was a 3rd or 4th round draft pick.
Good to see him.
Definitely a Wildcat legend. So we've got multiple former NFL Wildcats here today.
Yep.
Skylar Lewis again. That one complete. And he's still going, Ryan.
Scotty Lewis.
Yeah, multiple.
Skylar's dad.
Yeah.
Just too much space for my liking when you've got a guy like Skylar Lewis. Now, you could say, well, he'll get over the top, but great.
Skylar.
Great balance there, great awareness to know that he didn't get anything down. Keep the play moving.
Ron, there is a player on the field, so we'll go to break real quick.
I'm Brian White.
And I'm Daniel Roper.
Sulphur Springs is what we call home, a place where we have raised our families, planted our roots, and proudly serve East Texas for all legal needs.
At Roper & White, we are Wildcats, past, present, and future. We're more than just legal experts. We're partners in your journey to justice and success.
With a dedicated team, we offer personalized legal strategies tailored to your needs.
Thank you for choosing us as your hometown attorneys.
From all of us here at Roper & White, go Wildcats.
So we'll get a 1st and 10 from about the 18. Wildcats for the 2nd time tonight inside the Bell Concrete red zone after the catch from Skylar Lewis. Wildcats had found the end zone on 83% of their trips at the red zone coming into tonight. Caden taking off this way. Now looking for Wyatt. And he's got the catch. Where is that marked?
Looks like about the 2, maybe just outside the 1. Yeah, great patience there by Caden. He had plenty of time, but didn't really feel like he had anything there. Rolls out a little bit. You see number 9 wave his hand. Great ball on the sideline.
It was. Yeah, great patience from Caden there. And now I think we're going to get the deuce package.
I was going to say this is deuce package range.
I will say after the touchdown from Jackson, he and Jackson now tied for the team lead with 10 touchdowns apiece. We'll see which one of them gets to take the lead.
I think he might take the lead right here.
It is a keeper from Deuce Timmons, and he does find the end zone.
About as easy as they've been this season.
Just got a Euro step in there. Touchdown number 11 for Deuce Timmons. He's racking them up. I obviously haven't gotten to see every team in the district yet. I have a hard time believing, Newcomer of the Year feels.
Newcomer of the Year is locked up.
It feels that way.
Yeah, like we said, we haven't seen Lake Dallas, haven't seen Panther Creek. Don't necessarily have taps on which sophomore, which freshman is doing the most, but I find it hard to believe that there's another underclassman that has 11 touchdowns.
I do as well. 6:15 left. Wildcats lead 28-7.
Josh Pope, your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter most. I understand that no two families need the same coverage. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. From home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. No matter the age, life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself or your family?
Still 6:15 left here in the first half. Wildcats now leading 28-7. Obviously 28 unanswered since the first snap of the game. Dude, one of the cheerleaders just threw a football very high up here.
We commented on that, I think.
In the Greenville game.
Yeah, yes, it was the Greenville game.
Where we were 1,000 feet in the air. Look at that run. That's
just a quality throw. I mean, that's
4 rows in front of us.
That's at least 35 yards.
Got a cannon. Kicks that one deep, fielded around the 5. And brought down right at the 20, so they'll take over with 6:10 left in the half. The dedicated team at Amethyst Healthcare offered skilled nursing and therapy services to ensure the well-being of their patients. Visit them at amethysthc.com to learn more about how they can support you and your loved ones. Amethyst Healthcare, first-class care in the comfort of your own home. Also, they currently have an opening for an RN case manager, so give them a call at 903-231-0402 for more information.
So Tyler, in a first quarter that I felt like went incredibly fast, we've still got 6 minutes left.
Yeah, we're slowing down
in
a
this
bit.
second quarter.
Slowing down a bit. To give on first down. Truth Holmes in there on the tackle, I believe. It's a name we knew that we'd be saying a ton this year, but we've been saying it a ton this year. Cowboy Truth, as I've heard the fans refer to him as.
Tyler, you have got to start giving me the alert to let the people know on the district scores. I forget every week.
It's funny you say that. I literally, when we went to the last break, was going to remind you, and I forgot. A pass on second down. It is complete. Number of Wildcats in on the tackle there.
I mean, look, I tell our Wildcats every week that we've got to focus on the task at hand. We've got to go 1-0. Those days are behind me. I can look across the district.
Have to do that anymore.
I can look ahead.
You can scoreboard watch.
And I need to scoreboard watch for the people.
You're right. Again, if you missed the pregame show, I mean, the battle between Aubrey and Lake Dallas tonight is a big one.
It is a big one.
A lot of implications on the playoff seed, and they're saying enough for a first down on that one, Ryan.
First down, Braves.
I'm sure we'll get to talk more at halftime about, all the potential scenarios again, but drawing back to pass on first, looking deep. Gio thought he was going to get himself another pick there for a second.
Pass intended for Elston, incomplete. Second down, 10.
Second and 10 from the 31. What is the other game tonight? Solana and Paris?
Solana and Paris at Solana.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, here we go.
We've got a shocker.
Okay.
Lake Dallas and Aubrey at Aubrey.
Yeah.
Aubrey 24, Lake Dallas 0.
Wow. Good run there on second down.
I will be the first to say that Ryan, Tyler, Corey, we were big on the, hey, Aubrey is better than the people are giving them. It felt like people were writing them off a little quickly. They had a couple uneven scores there. I think we beat them by more points than that game was if you actually watched it.
Even more than the 21.
No, I'm saying I think 21 was more than what that game actually felt like.
That was a close game.
Yes, but yes, Aubrey is up 24-0 over Lake Dallas.
Wow. Passing on third down, it is complete. Still going up past the 45 for the first down. Yeah, and you and I both, again, we'll get into all the reasons why when we have more time to talk, but we both, you wanted Aubrey to probably win that game, but I think outside of that, you and I both thought they would, but I don't know that I thought it was going to be 24-0.
And then Salina is up 28-0 over Paris midway through the second.
Just to give on first down.
And that another one we thought, might happen.
Yeah.
And that's why I think last week Sulphur Springs versus Paris was so big for Paris, just because you knew that you had the well-oiled machine in Salina the following week. And so, getting a win over Sulphur Springs would have been massive for their playoff hopes. And there's still a scenario. If you were with us in the pregame, there is still a scenario, a path for Paris to get in, but you need some help.
Well, you needed help from Lake Dallas tonight.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So no, probably. Now, hey, I will say the last time that we wrote Lake Dallas off was against Panther Creek last week. It was a 22 point game.
Yeah.
You and I quit scoreboard watching, and I just randomly look with 10 seconds left in the Sulphur Springs Parish game, and we're going to overtime, and that one went to quadruple overtime. So not over yet. We're not going to write that one off yet, but definitely a bad start for Lake Dallas.
Another give on 3rd and 2, and he's going to be short about a full yard there. Again, I think Truth Holmes in on the tackle, maybe Nathan Andrews as well.
Truth Holmes got him first.
Truth just wrapped him up.
We've done a great job tonight navigating through all the bodies. When you run this option, there's just so many moving parts. We've done a great job picking up actually who the ball carrier is and bringing him down. Great job by Big Truth Holmes.
Going for it on 4th and short. And it looks like he's being marked short, but I can't tell.
I honestly don't have any idea where the ball is.
Yeah, I'm just going based off that far judge, but I also don't know where the ball is. So we'll see kind of where we're marking our spot in this one.
Well, we're not measuring it. I know that.
It looks like we've come up for it a bit from there. Yeah. Gio thinks it's Wildcat's ball. All the Wildcats think they're short, but
the white shirts think it's a first. The black shirts think it's a first for the Wildcats.
It looks like. Well, it looks like nothing.
To me, that's a first down. If that's the mark, right at the 43. My goodness,
Ryan,
we're measuring.
This is electric. We are going to
alert the townspeople.
Is this the second time
we're
we've
measuring?
Seen a
Second measure of the year. It's a monumental moment.
It is.
Big for the broadcast. That's a first. Yep.
Yeah.
That is index card close, though.
I thought we might get to see the index card for a second, but with 2:19 left in the half, it'll be first down at the 43.
Massive to get that first down, because if you can turn this into points, make it 28-14, you do start with the ball in the second half.
You do.
And you'd hopefully be looking to make that a one-score game.
Clock rolling, drop it back to pass.
That's got to be a false start.
Yeah, flag on the play. And it will be false start, it looks like.
I definitely think it can catch the defense off guard, because they break the huddle, they get to the line of scrimmage, and they're almost instantly running the play. But like in that scenario, he kind of has a hiccup, falls forward a little bit, weight goes forward, and that's a flag.
So it brings it back to the 48, 2:09 on the clock now. So you and I were trying to figure this out. On the scoreboard here in the stadium, it still shows Sulphur Springs has 3 timeouts. But I think they didn't take one of the timeouts away from, so I'm not sure the timeout scenario here, but it's a catch on first down. He's still going.
Well, there has certainly been 3 timeouts taken, yes. So either Community has got to have 0 or Sulphur Springs has got to have 2.
Yes, we just aren't sure which one it is.
Tyler, Community's wide receiver, their second chance yards tonight. They've done a really good job of breaking some tackles.
They have, and this is a very good Wildcat defense, as we mentioned all the time. So, done a very good job. 2nd and 5 from the 38. Play action kind of rolling out. That one incomplete. I halfway think it's Community has used all 3 timeouts already, but I'm not positive on that.
I feel that way as well.
They could call a timeout here in a second and be like, okay, well, I was wrong. Ryan, when we get a chance after we come back from break or during the halftime show, I want to talk more about, Aubrey being up 24-0 right now. I think we maybe still don't talk quite enough about how impressive that Aubrey win was for the Wildcats. Pass on 3rd down, it is complete. He's got enough for the first down, but the ball's out.
I think Community somehow got that.
I think they may have.
My goodness.
That ball.
Wow. Well, first of all, an offensive lineman is who recovered that. Second of all, he's not even faced. He wasn't even facing the ball carrier to know that the ball was out, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Quick play kind of got us there. But, yeah, Tyler, I think that people mistaked Sulphur Springs beating them by 21 as, okay, maybe Aubrey's not very good, rather than, hey, this was a fantastic win by the Wildcats on the road.
Yes, 1,000%.
To Open District.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Clock running now, down to just 45 seconds left in the half.
Stop for no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
Now just 35 seconds. Was looking to pass, just going to have to roll out. He's brought down. Yeah, the Community
they don't have any
staff
timeouts
instructed him to go clock it if he can.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
3rd down and 10.
They do clock it with 16 seconds on the clock, but it'll be 4th and 10. Oh, is that Trey again?
Looks like
it is. Trey again is the one who is able to get his hand on him. I'm telling you, man, that kid is a baller.
Yeah, he's really done a good job in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was someone Corey and I got to see a good bit in camp when we were making Hard Knocks and everything, and we thought he looked really good at camp. And, yeah, he's been very, very good the last couple of weeks.
I don't particularly like that they clocked it if they're not going to kick a field goal, so now we're going to take a timeout. I don't like if we're not going to kick the field goal clocking it. I think you just, you've got to have a play quickly, but that one's going to be a pass towards the sideline regardless. Now you have to get 10 yards for it to even matter.
Yeah, now with that being said, by the time this play is over, you've got, unless, you are allowing potential for something negative to happen for yourself, a pick or a fumble or whatever. But you would think surely by the time this play is over, if it is just a loss of downs, there wouldn't be but 10 or so seconds left, or even less than that. But I agree with you.
If you were short on 3rd down, let's say you did run a play and you were short, I don't know that you'd have enough time to get that off. You'd have to clock that one, but that would be 4th down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're probably right.
But I definitely get what you're saying. Be tough to kick from the 23-yard line, but I want to remind everyone not to go anywhere. We have a great halftime show, which we will get into 14 seconds from now. looking towards the end zone. Grayson Hardy.
In Grayson Hardy's defense,
you've brought this up before.
He only has one hand right now.
He does. Not even the point I thought you were going to make. But yes, he only has one hand right now. That's a good point. Got the cast on
you're
the other.
saying yes.
It
My
is
favorite.
a 3-yard difference.
My favorite. I mean, we just gained 3 yards from that.
You gained 3 yards because.
And it's hard to tell a high school kid because they want every interception they can get, but sometimes the right plays just bat it down. But no, I was going to say I'm giving Grayson Hardy some props. He's been playing the last couple weeks with one hand, essentially.
Yeah, you're right.
He's got a big cast on a wrist.
And it has not slowed him down, and he still, I think last week made the 13th or the 14th week in a row where he led the team in tackles and got into double digits again. He had 10 tackles last week. Wildcats going to take a knee, and they're going to go into the half with a 28-7 lead. So, again, don't go anywhere. We have a great halftime show brought to you by, as always, by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, where they are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. We want to make sure you get to see the Blue Blazes, the band, all of that good stuff here on senior night. Thanks to the good friends over at Christus. We will be back for the halftime show.
You only have one heart, and you rely on it for everything. If your heart needs help, you can rely on Christus Health. With us, you have one of the most comprehensive heart care programs right here, with innovative, personalized care you can count on, delivered by a team you can trust. You only have one heart. We only have one purpose, to keep it healthy and strong. Your heart, your life, our purpose. Christus Health.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Community High School proudly presents the Beauty of the Braves, the award-winning Dazzling Danes. The Danes are under the direction of Heidi Fenton. The Danes are led onto the field by First Lieutenant Daylene Torres and Captain Presley Burke. Social officers are Samantha Ramos and Alejandra Almaguer. Dame of the Week is Alejandra Almaguer. Spirit Girl of the Week is Caitlin Vega. Tonight, the Danes would like to dedicate their jazz performance to the Sulphur Springs Center for Dance. Thank you for all of our amazing choreography this season.
Now entering the field is your award-winning runners-up over the Chris Lovejoy Marching Contest in Whitesboro, finalist marching in Whitesboro, Princeton, and Salina Marching Invitationals, and your UIL Region 25 Division 1 Mighty Braves Marching Band. This week's color guard member of the week is Rylan Pruitt. The band students of the week are freshman Addison Taylor, sophomore Ryan Barnes, junior Eric Favela, senior Camden Croy, and the section of the week is the color guard. Drum majors of the band are Camden Croy, Aranza Frias, and Lexi Freeman. Band directors are Nick Stevenson, Kyle Shomet, Nick Pfister, David Wright, percussion by Jordan Fitzwater, and color guard by Alexandria Nelson. This year's production is entitled Dios de los Muertos and features music from La Fiesta Mexicana by H.O. Reed, Remember Me by Robert and Kristen Lopez, and A Mis Abuelos by Ochoa Sandoval. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mighty Braves Band. Our Miami Braves band will be in competition on November 2nd at the UIL Area C4A Marching Contest at Middle High School. We hope you can make it out and help cheer on our Miami Braves
Passing
band.
competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Francis Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
Ladies and gentlemen, no need to look at your watches. You already know what time it is. Here at Gerald Prim Stadium, halftime is a showtime. Students, alumni, fine arts fans, let our guests see how we bring out those Wildcats who put the show in showtime. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Sulphur Springs High School proudly presents the award-winning Blue Blazers. Here to strike up the band, starters for this year are Lily Bankston, Valeria Moreau, Alan Thompson, and Cameron Smith. Officers for the 24-25 line are a Junior Lieutenant, Kara Fagan, and Emma Palacios. Senior Lieutenants are Jaden Allen and Allison Smith. Your captains, Trinity Martin and Sedona McCullum. The Blazes want to send a special shout out to their Blazes of the Week and to their Spirit Girls of the Week, none other than the class of 2025. Let's also hear it for this week's Spotlight teacher, Coach Brent Page. The Blazes would love to send a special shout out and thank you to their sponsors, Corner Grub House, RGW Hauling, J&D Dozer and Mulching, Miguel and Lindy Palacios, Larry and Sherry Finney, the Bankston family, the Sign Shop, Bob Evans, the Shirt Lady, City National Bank, Wyatt's Towing. The Blazes are under the direction of alumni member Mrs. Meredith Dial. Now, join the Blazes as they perform a rocking jazz routine to Any Way You Want It.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come. Your back-to-back UIL state finalist. Man, oh man, that Wildcat Band. The band is being led onto the field by drum majors Brody Emmert, Cannon Gibson, Rafael Flores, and Anthony Small. Tonight, the Wildcat Band welcomes a very special group of guests on the sideline. Let's hear it for our Wildcat Band 8th graders. We look forward to you joining us next year. Now, sit back and enjoy tonight's performance of Neon Nights.
Wildcat Band. Directors for the band are Spencer Emmert,
Allison Martinez, Zachary Griffin, Cody Brown, Brittany Robinette, Steve Proctor, and Connor Dawes. Join the band next Saturday, November 2nd for UIL Area Contest in Lindell. The band would also like to wish our friends in the community band good luck at area and go Wildcats!
And ladies and gentlemen, here come your Sulphur Springs Wildcats ready for the second half, leading 28-7. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the Christus halftime show. We got a great second half for you. Ron, you had another update for us. Aubrey now leading over Lake Dallas. What did you say?
Yeah, 38-0.
38-0
at the half. So, yes, we talked about a potential comeback in that one for Lake Dallas. I do not foresee that.
The 22-point comeback was very impressive.
I don't see 38.
That would be tough. So, yeah, it's looking like it is setting up for a scenario in which
Corey, is there any way you could pull that up?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
For us?
So again,
for the people
talked a lot about this in the halftime or in the pregame show. But if the things hold on, your Wildcats would now be 3-1.
So you'd have a two-way tie for second. Panther Creek and Sulphur Springs, Aubrey would be 3-2. Also 3 wins, but 2 losses. Lake Dallas 1, Paris 1, and so I mean that would.
So, a couple of things here. With the Sulphur Springs win tonight, didn't mean to bump you there, but it almost sets up a scenario where unless Lake Dallas, their final game of the year, would be against Salina, you almost, if you were to lose out and finished as a 3-win team, Aubrey finishes as a 3-win team, you are the 3 seed.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Paris still has a bye, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so then they'd be out. They're eliminated with that result.
Yes, their only game left. Oh, no, they have Community. Sorry, they have Community and Solana left.
Oh, okay.
So Paris could get a second win.
Even then, though.
Yeah. So the
no. They still have a bye. They're playing Solana right now. So they have Community left. But, so they're out. Paris is out. Community's out. Paris is out. Lake Dallas
is
not out.
Not out. But
kind of out.
Well, they would have to beat us and Salina to end the season. And then you get that 3-way tie between Sulphur Springs, Aubrey, Lake Dallas for the final 2 spots.
Okay.
Unless Sulphur Springs beats Panther Creek. But right now it feels like unless something drastic happens, Sulphur Springs would be no lower than 3 and could even finish as high as 2. Just based on the way things are looking at.
But is there, at this point...
Ooh.
Big hit, Alex.
Alex
the
Key.
Employee. At this point... There is no scenario where Sulphur Springs could finish 4th. Is there?
The only.
Yes.
Yes.
We
because
drop the next 2, and Aubrey.
Would have to beat.
Would have to win out.
Yes.
We would have 3 wins, and Aubrey would have 4.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and then you and Lake Dallas would each have 3 wins, and they would have the tiebreaker over you. I don't know. I'll have to look at that one more time. I thought I had gone over every possible scenario, but I don't know. Anyway, starting at the 18th.
It's hard to think about it without looking at everyone's schedule right in front of us.
Lennon Vaughn, the man you said to look out for tonight, big tackle there. Yeah, I thought I had looked at every single possible scenario. I'm going to spend the rest of the night calling this game and trying to do that in my head. But
well, who does Aubrey have left?
Aubrey's only game left is against Panther Creek.
And tonight is their 2nd win or 3rd win?
Tonight would be win number 3 for Aubrey. Quarterback rolling out. Nathan Andrews trying to get to him. Laren Vaughn does get to him. Big tackle from Laren. Coming out of the second half, making plays. Here, 1 second. I have it written out for you right here. Yeah, Aubrey is 2-2.
No, okay, Tyler. It would the only way that we could be in trouble is if we lost our remaining games and Lake Dallas beat Salina. That's how it would happen.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yes,
if
that's how it would
if Lake
happen.
Dallas won out and you lost out, because Aubrey, no matter what they do. But yes, the three of you be tied for the final 2 spots. I say that. If Aubrey also were to beat Panther Creek next week, now Aubrey has 4 wins. You and Lake Dallas, so you have Salina, Panther Creek, and Aubrey there at the top 3. You and Lake Dallas would be tied, and they would have beaten you.
There's still things that can happen, but as it stands right now,
official.
You've got Salina 1, you've got Sulphur Springs and Panther Creek tied for 2nd,
Yes.
and you've got Aubrey in a very good spot
Yes.
to make the playoffs.
Yes. 4th and 6th from the 22.
We'll stop blabbering about it. We could do this all night.
We might. We'll see. We'll see.
It's the SEC of 4A.
Now let me throw this in there.
Okay, yeah. No, but Tyler, if you do this,
we spend the rest of the night with like a mini version.
It's just
of
me
it.
drawing on the screen all night. That's kind of an end-over-end punt. Oh, get away from it.
That one spotted right at about the 46. I want to tell you about Txhsfb. They have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. They invite you to go visit them on Wildcat Way to see their dedicated team and see what makes them the most awarded dealership with the most awarded vehicles. Also want to give a big shout out to our friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She is your local real estate expert. Raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mother to 2 boys, she's deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mother's Culture Club, she's dedicated to making a positive impact. She's committed to providing honest and hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. So find your dream home together and give her a call today. Oh, flag on the play. Ryan, I had a fun stat for you very quickly. Tonight now makes the 20th time in the Coach Faircloth era that the Wildcats have led at the half, and they are 17-2 in those other 19 instances. So
Okay.
Feel pretty good about that.
Well, I feel pretty good about this one.
And again, it was the 8th time that both Jackson Hare and Skylar Lewis had a touchdown in the same game, and they are undefeated 7-0 in those instances. Quick pass out to Skylar. He's got it. Still going. That was explosive.
Yeah, I think this has been one of the more complete games for Skylar Lewis this season. And I know last week he had 2 really big catches that turned into 2 big touchdowns, but I really like what he's doing with the catches that aren't the big 50-yard play. He's just, his 6 or 7 yard catch turns it into a 10-yard gain and goes on about his business.
Yeah, I think he crossed over the 400-yard mark in this season tonight. 7 touchdowns on the year now. Out to Quinn.
Your boy.
Quinn Harris still going. Got the first down up to about the 30. And that's the first catch we've seen from him in a few weeks.
Tyler is the president of the Quinn Harris fan club. Man, just a simple... And that's a design play where they let that end crash. Nobody out there. Quinn Harris is off to the races.
Love to see it. 1st and 10 from the 30.
Like that play call. You mean you can spend the entire game where you're sending Quinn Harris across the line of scrimmage to pick up that crashing in. Oops, he ran past me. Now he's wide open. That's going to be a free play.
Yeah, there are flags on the field now. Out to Jackson Hare, who makes a great catch inside the Bell Concrete red zone. But, yeah, I was going to make the same point as you. I mean, Quinn so often is lined up in that spot. You're just waiting for your moment to use it. And yeah.
I think we've done a really good job this season with picking when that moment is, because it seems like every time we go to Quinn, it's a big play.
Yeah.
And so to me that says, hey, we're deploying that at the right time.
Yeah, you had the touchdown early in the season in the Greenville game with him and Deuce. Yeah. So 1st and 5 from the 25.
Did they call that incomplete, or did we?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say I would probably take 2nd and 1 over 1st and 5.
Yeah.
Or he might have been across the 6. I can't remember now, but
yeah, I thought he was up around
incomplete.
the 15,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 5 from the 25. Caden looking for Wyatt Watson over the middle. He's got him. Just short right at the one.
Yeah, Wyatt is going to be disappointed in that one.
Yeah. And now inside the Bell Concrete red zone for the 4th time tonight.
First and goal.
Flags are on the field, but Deuce did get in.
And that is probably going to be on the offense. Maybe too many men in the backfield. Or, yeah, legal formation.
Also, I lied to you. 3rd trip to the red zone tonight. Obviously, the two, Chris and Skylar, each with like 50-yard touchdowns. But
We've definitely made it a point tonight to kind of have those one-word play calls where we do get to the line of scrimmage almost immediately and snap the ball. Because we that's probably the 4th or 5th time we've done it tonight.
Right, this could be a much bigger package, but Deuce will be on the sideline.
Wide in the slot, Skylar outside.
To give to Jackson. Good little run there up to about the 3 maybe. Jackson already with 1 touchdown tonight. That was his 10th of the year, 17th for his career. Somebody 2nd and goal from the 3. Another give to Jackson. And he finds the end zone that time, Ryan. Touchdown number 2 on the night. And that ties him back up with Deuce for 11 touchdowns on the season. I guess he changed from the handshakes, huh? You know, it used to be just a, just a firm handshake and keep it moving.
Yep.
And now there's a flag. All right, false start on the PAT. Now, Eric, we get to practice from a little further out, I guess. Doesn't matter. PAT's good. Wildcats now leading 35-7.
Welcome to Bell Concrete, Inc., where we treat our clients like family. For over 70 years, we've delivered the finest ready-mix concrete, sand, and aggregate. Our friendly staff ensures your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, we're here for you. Call us today at 903-885-3126 and experience the Bell Concrete difference.
Need a smooth ride? At Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, we provide top-notch service for all your tire needs. From high-quality tires like Michelin and custom wheels to expert brake service and precise alignments, we handle it all with efficiency. Our skilled team also manages suspension repairs and installs lift and leveling kits swiftly and with a smile. Experience quick, friendly service at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs. So come see us for service you can count on.
8.5 minutes left here in the 3rd. Wildcats now lead 35-7 after the 2nd Jackson Hare touchdown of the night. That one fielded deep on the ground, gonna have to pick it up. Does get a good little return out of it, all things considered, up at around the 16. Before we see the Wildcat defense yet again, we want to give a big shout out to Bethany Ashby with Nations Lending. Mortgage loans are complex, filled with confusing terms and endless paperwork. That's where Bethany comes in. Whether you're buying a home, refinancing your rate, or renovating your home, Bethany will lead you to the best rate and terms possible, but also make sure you avoid costly mistakes. Working with Bethany and her team means peace of mind, so visit her online at easttexaslending.com and find the perfect mortgage solution for you. I also want to give a big shout out to our replay partner, East Texas Physical Therapy. They're a provider of therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you will return to their facility for all your rehab needs. Dropping back on first down, looking deep, incomplete thanks to the breakup from Grayson Hardy there. Also want to remind everyone, East Texas Physical Therapy is currently adding to their team. They're looking for a full-time physical therapist assistant and a full-time physical therapist assistant. New graduates are also welcome as they have plenty of opportunities to learn the latest technique, treatments, and mentorship is available if needed. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Tyler, last weekend there was a big game in District 8, which is the district that we would meet in the first round. You had Dallas Kimball versus Dallas Carter, and the winner of that one is pretty much essentially set up to win that district.
Okay.
Dallas Kimball won in 14-7 fashion, which put Dallas Carter in line to be second. And I bring that up.
Why do you bring that up,
Because
Brian?
if we're looking incredibly far ahead, there is a real chance that the Panther Creek game, Sulphur Springs, loser of that one gets Dallas Carter, and winner of that one gets whoever gets third in that district. But, yeah, I don't know how I feel about 3 years in a row versus Dallas Carter.
Big gain on first down, or on third for the first down. Yeah, I'll tell you how I feel about it. I think
we'd be fine.
Yeah,
obviously,
I think I'm here for it.
It's not that. It's just
a three-peat. Yeah.
You know, you definitely, it's something that you certainly realize. Hey, this is the third time in a row. We lost the first 2 times. It's something that you can't dodge.
Yes, and I think
God, we're looking so far ahead.
We give them 1st and 10. Met immediately from a number of Wildcats. It would be funny, though, after we spent all this time. Here, I'll let you diagnose the replay first, but
just domination at the line of scrimmage. I mean, I feel like all night, whatever the line of scrimmage was, it's kind of that first push has pushed it into negative territory. And they gained, I guess, 1.5 there, but we really have controlled the line of scrimmage all game.
Something you're used to seeing on Friday nights from this defense. It is a flag on the play. It's brought down around the line of scrimmage.
In holding territory.
I was going to say that. I think it'd be very funny after, we've spent the last 12 months, in a new district, all these new teams, all these new obstacles and challenges.
Bam.
Nope, running it back.
Nope.
One more time. Producer Corey seems to be interested in that.
Wonder where we'd play that one. Played that one twice now, both in different venues. First year was the coldest Corey has ever been in his life.
Yep, that game in
Forney
was freezing.
And then a little bit warmer setup at Mesquite.
Yes.
Last year. Man, what a game last year that was.
It was. Both of those have been great games.
Oh, yeah. And that was Caden Mitchell at the helm that first year.
It was.
You had an injured Brady Driver. And Caden did enough that game for us to win.
Huge
It just was a tough loss.
2nd and 18 turns into a big first down past the 50-yard line.
Giving pass complete to Elston into Wildcat territory, tackled at the 45 by Hardy. First down, Braves.
But yeah, Caden Mitchell was very good in that first playoff game. Just a sophomore on the road. It was very cold, very windy that night. 1st and 10 from the 45. Quick pass, incomplete. Grayson Hardy again.
Great pass breakup.
That's 2 in a very short amount of time for him.
Yeah, man coverage here. He's on the tight end. Really good ball. Decent route by the tight end, but Grayson Hardy is all over it. So, Tyler, we do have a great college football game tonight in Boise State versus UNLV. Who do you got in that one?
I like Boise State in that one, I think. They give on 2nd down. Can't have just a couple there. I will say I don't know near as much about UNLV, obviously, because of Ashton.
They're exciting.
Yeah, you hear a lot about Boise State.
Yeah.
You see a lot of those clips. So I don't know near as much about UNLV, but I mean, we did hear a lot about them for a second.
Right. No, they're exciting, though. They definitely can score some points. I mean, Ashton Genty. So Tyler Lennon, you're casting your Heisman vote right now.
Oh, yeah, it has to be.
Who are you giving it to him?
It has to be, yeah.
I am, too. I don't care what conference he's playing in.
3rd and 8, complete. Still going.
Wow.
And another first down. It's been a great drive from Community.
Well, and I was going to comment that he needed to get north, but he was able to get north enough. Got a couple players down, Tyler.
Yeah, we'll be back after this.
The year was 1927. The first TV image was transmitted. Charles Lindbergh completed the first solo transatlantic flight. Babe Ruth set a single-season home run record, and Alliance Bank was formed, beginning a tradition of serving communities that remains today. We will be there for that new business, your new home, and we'll be there for you. Alliance Bank has been there for some of your most important decisions and will continue to be the bank you can trust. Alliance Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At the Gypsy Willow, every order is a masterpiece. From start to finish, we offer personalized attention, keeping you informed every step of the way. Whether you bring your own designs or work with our in-house graphic designers, we make it seamless. With no minimums and unlimited colors, explore endless possibilities at no extra cost. Our industry-trained team ensures perfection in every print. At the Gypsy Willow, each order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story. Your story.
.548 left in the 3rd quarter here. Community will have a 1st and 10 from the 15. Putting a very good drive together.
Penalty stepped off to the 15-yard line. 1st down, 10, Braves.
Now it was a give, my fault.
Good fake. It was a good fake.
It was. It faked me out. Luckily, the Blue Barrage a bit more aware than I am. Stopped him right at the line of scrimmage.
Alex McCormick stops McCullough after no gain. Right back to the line of scrimmage.
I wanted to mention, though, we've seen mentioned Grayson Hardy. You know, that was a player coming into the season. We were well aware of how good he is, and he just continues to get better every single week. Been very good. Another incomplete 3rd and 10.
I thought he was about to. Thought that was going to be a great on the mic Tyler Lennon moment.
We're due for
the
one.
Grayson Hardy pass breakup.
For as many bad,
it's coming.
For as
it's
many
coming.
poorly timing ones as we had lately.
I'm on a generational run, and
You
that's
are?
going to run out at some point, and that luck's going to shift to you. Because yes, there is some skill involved, and yes, there is some knowledge, but the football gods are looking after me.
They are.
I'm having some luck.
I'm having the exact opposite. 3rd and 10. Creed Wisenhunt there and on the pass breakup. He's been very good this year as well.
Creed has had Creed's had a pretty, I don't want to say quiet year. I mean, he's sneakily had a great year.
Yeah,
it just
100%.
seems like we haven't talked about him a ton, and that's because he's been so good in coverage. Not being talked about as a defensive back is a great thing.
Yes.
Because it means you're doing your job.
Right.
It's like the offensive line. We don't say their names a lot, and that's because we don't have to.
Yeah, I think we thought very highly of Creed, and it's just the way we think about him now, he's just taking it even higher.
Yeah, he just.
Ooh, Alex McCormick there on the breakup. Grayson Hardy as well.
Pass is incomplete.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the middle of the field is owned by those two.
It really is. They're in on a lot of plays. By the way, on the scoreboard it had said 3rd and 10, but it was 4th. So that is a turnover on downs. Wildcats will take over from the 15-yard line. It's the most busy time of the year. Fall is finally here, and that means holiday season is right around the corner. Do you find yourself needing some extra cash? If so, go see D&B Loans, who offers personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,400. They also have a fully stocked showroom of furniture and appliances available with in-house financing and free local delivery. When you need cash, trust a hometown business. So 1st and 10 from the 15 and give to Deuce.
Right in the backfield.
Deuce still on his feet, though. That was impressive, Ron.
He's just slippery.
He is.
He's just slippery. That was a pretty impressive loss of 3.
One of the more impressive.
It was Marion Barber-esque. It was like, hey, he might have only got 2. But it looked cool.
That, too, was fire.
It looked cool.
Yeah, if you ever that was so much fun as a kid to be like a part of and get to watch every week. But go watch some Marion Barber highlights.
Marion the Barbarian.
Yeah, go watch you some Marion Barber highlights. 2nd and 13 from the 12. Great pass from Cade. He finds Wyatt Watson. Wyatt Watson. Wyatt Watson still going.
Don't get caught, Wyatt.
Wyatt Watson. He may have been short at the one last time. He said, not this time. 88 yards to the crib.
Oh, man.
And now the 3 senior receivers for this team each
that's
had
perfect.
Huge touchdowns.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, and I can't confirm, but surely that's the longest touchdown of Wyatt Watson's career. 88 yards?
I would think so, yes.
Surely.
I don't have that written down. It is for sure from this season, but yeah. 88 yards.
Well, I can assure you I would have let Wyatt hear about that one if he got caught from behind. Great catch, great move, and great scamper to the end zone. Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
Just like that, the Wildcats lead 42-7.
Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features tailored to your needs, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured and modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, building dreams and opening doors to a better life, one home at a time.
Welcome to Corner Grub House. This iconic spot has been home to family-owned businesses, and we're proud to continue that tradition. Here, we serve freshly made comfort dishes that make you feel right at home. Enjoy our southern hospitality while watching Wildcat football every Friday night on our big screen. Craving a taste of tradition? Call us today at 903-919-5058 for delivery or catering. Or visit our website at cornergrubhouse.com, where every meal and every game feels like coming home.
.350 left here in the third quarter. Wildcats extend their lead to 42-7 thanks to an 88-yard touchdown catch from Wyatt Watson.
Man, Tyler, we've answered the bell after the first snap from scrimmage. We've scored 42 straight. We've done exactly what we had to do.
I mean, my year's prediction would be spot on if it weren't for that.
That's right. That's a good point.
That one fielded in the end zone, brought back Grayson Hardy. It's going to take a few others to wrap them down, but they do. Before we see the Wildcat defense one more time, I want to remind everyone that the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they're all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. Looking like we're going to get to name another Way Bible Church player of the game here in this one, Ryan. Yeah, our predictions would have been spot on if it literally just erased the first snap of the game.
The first snap of the game, yeah. Man, we've looked very clean in this one after that play, and now my big wish is let's get out of this one healthy. You want to have all your guys for next week on the road at Lake Dallas. You want to have all your guys for Panther Creek, and you want to have all your guys for the playoffs because I more or less – I think with the win tonight, we have locked up a playoff spot.
Yes, again, there's a 1,000 scenario, but yes, for the most part. And so it's a give on first down, wrap down. And again, for the most part, it much more likely than not only secures you a playoff spot, but
at least third.
At least third.
Yeah.
And
no,
again,
you're right.
You go beat Lake Dallas next week. You play Panther Creek in the season finale for the 2 seed.
Yep.
I like the sound of that.
Absolutely do.
I like the sound of that a lot.
Man, we'd have to look. I can't confirm this, and I played some some long distance district games, but next week has got to be one of the longest district games in Sulphur Springs history.
Yes, I would think so.
I mean, on a bus, it's going to be every bit of 2 hours.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be even more than that, I think.
Yeah, it's way out there, so it's going to be one of the longer district games ever.
I'm very excited for it.
Which is going to be, if you're not able to make it in person,
yes,
be a big one to watch on Shad's Media.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, if you beat Lake Dallas next week, you get to go into the final game of the season with at the very minimum. Well, no, because no matter what Panther Creek does, you would be playing them for the 2 seed. But yes, love the sound of that. 3rd and 7 for the 13. Nathan Andrews trying to get there, gets the pass off. And Grayson Hardy again. I mean, it's the 3rd or 4th time tonight.
He's having a great game tonight.
I mean, having a great season, but yeah. Again, came into this year fully aware. I mean, we kept hyping him up. We were expecting a really big season, and I mean, even for our
I feel like he's at a huge disadvantage for player of the game.
Yeah.
Because it's like we can't. And I'm not necessarily comparing Grayson Hardy to LeBron, but we can't give LeBron MVP every year. And so on the defensive side of the ball, it's like he makes so many tackles and so many plays that we've become numb to it.
I told you he's
and I notice it less because he makes so many plays.
He's literally averaging 15 tackles a game over like a 14-week
That's
span
unbelievable.
Right now. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, led the team in tackles, I think 13 or 14 weeks in a row. I mean, he really is. He's the real deal. Just continues to get better every week. But Wildcats will take over again with 2:35 left here in the third. Before they do, I want to tell you about Aaron Neal, who is the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. At Hamby Insurance, they keep you covered in all your adventures and all of your life. Whether it's auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, or business owner packages, protect what you love most. You can visit their website, hambyinsurance.com, or give them a call at 972-285-0381 to get a quote today. Hamby Insurance, a trusted name in North Texas since 1940. So Wildcats will take over from the 39. Caden, look at Skylar. Deep. Right. Skylar Lewis has got it at the 1 yard line. I mean, he's not even impressed with it. He's just like, yeah, I mean, that's.
Yeah, and Tyler, this is something that I'd love to see even more as we go in the season. I think 1st and 10, especially with how efficient, no safety help, bad move, but as efficient as we've been on running the ball, I mean, we've got guys that are getting 6-7 yards a pop, Deuce, Jackson, whatever it may be. I like the 1st and 10 shot up to the D1 receiver.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, at worst, that ball's getting batted down.
At worst, yeah, I would think so.
But you know, you're very likely going to have a.
All right, I think we've got another Wildcat touchdown.
Looked like that was. Lennon Swearinger.
I think so, yeah.
Trying to see the number.
I think so. That would be career touchdown number 1 for him.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of 1-touchdown games out of a lot of guys tonight.
Yeah.
Jackson won, Deuce won, Skylar won, Wyatt, Chris Adams, Swearinger.
Racking them up. We're getting everywhere.
We're just sharing the love. Everybody gets a touch. Good snap, good hold, good kick.
There is a flag, though. Now a bunch of flags. I have to see what the
maybe lined up over the center, possibly.
Either way, the kick team coming off, so we'll be right back after this.
At ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints, and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic body work, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Welcome to Jackson Dental, where we prioritize your smile. Meet Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist, dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, we offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Our friendly team is here to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental.
So with 1:50 left here in the third, Wildcats now lead 49-7.
And Tyler, it does appear we had a penalty during the kick, had a penalty after the kick, and I think we're going to kick this thing from the 20.
Yes, I believe. Well, I thought that's what they said.
Well, we're lining up at the 40, but
I was almost.
I could have sworn he said the 20.
I'm
okay.
Yeah, I would have bet everything I own that is what he said. But either way, we're ready to roll. A 49-7 lead for your Wildcats. Get another look at the Wildcat defense. 8 drives for them so far tonight and 8 stops. Fielded at the 5.
Oh my. Hello, Lennon.
Laren Vaughn. Him and Alex McCormick both with some pretty big hits there, I believe.
It was terrifying. I'm telling you, I've been these guys on kickoff return, and it's not fun.
I believe that.
It's not. It is a car accident every kickoff.
And that one at the 17. But yeah, week in and week out, I mean, we talk about it all the time. This entire linebacking group, you have so many talented guys. I mean,
my goodness. It's the best linebacking core we've had in a long time. You're just so deep.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 5 or 6 that are contributing
no
every
question.
single week. That's ridiculous.
Tyler, couple of new guys out there on this drive. And I did expect in this fourth quarter, we're not to the fourth quarter yet, but going to the fourth quarter, I definitely think we're going to get some new faces out there. Maybe hadn't had the same amount of playing time, but
Preston Nottingham on the tackle there,
which is huge. And I think any chance you get to put those guys in, man, you never know when that person is going to have to step up against a Dallas Carter in the first round of the playoffs
100%.
or against whoever in the second round of the playoffs and need them to make a big play. And so just getting them a little game time, I think, is huge.
Good little gain there on second down. Nottingham in on that one as well, I believe.
Tyler, I think both games are certainly out of reach, but if you'll give me a second, I'll give you a score update.
Oh, yeah, would love that.
Connor again on the carry. Justin Strickland ran out of bounds at the.
Justin Strickland was in on that as well.
So we've got Aubrey with 4 minutes left in the third up 44-7.
44-7.
So they're really stretching that one out. And then Salina 45, Paris 0.
Oh, wow. They give them third. They get to him quickly, but it looks like they're going to give him enough for the first down.
Salina's good, man. I mean, they just week in and week out, they have just been very impressive. Obviously, I'll always ride and die with my Wildcats. However, I would say right this second, my pick to win the state championship would be the Salina Bobcats.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were talking about that night. Like, not only.
And I'd love another crack at him, and that's a very real possibility. That could certainly happen. We talked to other guys, and they said that we were the best team they had played this season, and so yeah, give us a second chance at them.
100%. And I was talking about this earlier, but you reading the score again. One, I don't want to make it sound like we didn't value the Aubrey win enough. I think I don't want to speak on both of our behalves, but like for me and Corey on that drive home, that was one of the first. I don't know how I'm trying to word this, but that felt like a huge monumental moment for us. And I think, again, it did get you a lot of recognition. It did. You jumped to number 10 in the rankings. But even with all of that being said, I think every single week the Aubrey win just even on paper looks more and more impressive.
Well, and to that point, who had we played? I mean, we it's no secret that our pre-district schedule wasn't the strongest.
Right.
And I think Mount Pleasant was probably better than their record. But that Aubrey win really, I know for us three, it really made us feel like, okay, this Sulphur Springs team, they can really do something. Because on film, I know that week we're watching Aubrey thinking, my goodness, they've got a lot of guys. And so, yeah, I think that really set the tone for the rest of district.
Yeah, and to that point, I mean, again, even I think making it more impressive, Paris beat Lake Dallas, I believe, and then they played Panther Creek very close. I believe
by 3?
Came down to the final play of the game.
I think they got tackled on the one.
They
Tyler.
did, I think so. And then
decided not to kick it to send it to OT.
Yes.
Tackled on the one. Panther Creek wins. So that's just now, and that is interesting about Panther Creek. And I don't mean to take away from anything they've done. Obviously, they've had an exceptional season.
Yeah.
However, they escaped a 3-point game against Paris on the 1-yard line. They escaped a quadruple overtime, almost unbelievable comeback from Lake Dallas. And so, at some point, you wonder, okay, maybe the ball bounces the other way.
Well, now I'm very, very, very interested to see how Aubrey and Panther Creek goes. Isn't that next week?
My goodness.
I think it is.
Yeah.
That could get interesting. Big tackle for loss there. But yeah, there's still a number of scenarios that could happen. I mean, if Aubrey goes and beats Panther Creek, again, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't change anything for us because they would have 2 losses, but you still have to beat them. You still have to beat them.
But they have a bye the last week of the season, correct, Aubrey?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm saying if they win next week against Panther Creek, that'd be their 4th win. Okay, if we beat Lake Dallas next week, that'd be our 4th win, and it doesn't matter what we do against Panther Creek because we'd have the tiebreaker over Aubrey. It would be 3 4-win teams.
It would be 3 4-win teams.
And then it would come down. My goodness gracious.
So you can end up with 3 teams tied for second, third, or 4th.
Right.
I love it. This is exactly what we dreamed of before the season started.
Yes, the SEC's fun.
It is.
That's what the SEC. That's what's going to happen this year in the playoffs, the 12-team playoff, where it's like, hey, the 5th best team in the SEC has 2 losses. What do we do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's going to get fun.
Oh yeah.
Also,
I love it.
Also, someone who finished, someone who won their district is going to look at their first-round opponent and be like, I'm playing who? Why am I a 1 seed playing?
Tough draw. A 4-win,
right.
A 4-district win team.
Looking deep on 3rd and long. CT Galloway almost there for it.
Yeah, no kidding. Tough draw.
Yeah.
Tough draw. I'm the district champ, and I'm playing a team that was a half a game out of winning that district.
Would have won a lot of other districts. That would be a fun game to play. Like, how many other districts could teams in this? You know what I mean?
Here's the good news, though. I know this for a fact. We don't have to check this at all. Sulphur Springs controls their own destiny
100%
for second place in this district.
Which is fire.
You take care of your business. You did tonight. You do next week. You do the week after that. Sulphur Springs is second place.
Yep.
And I love that. That's huge.
I do as well. And like you said, I mean, I'm taking the Cats every time. That one going
I would
out
love to
inside the
call
50.
a second-round playoff game.
Same.
And a third-round playoff game.
Same.
I would love it.
I'm thinking we might get to see it. I'm hoping we get to see it. But
I predict that we do.
I think I do as well. But I'm not going to make
I would
any.
oh, my goodness.
I'm not making predictions on a microphone.
If I got to pick a cool venue, for me especially, I would love to call a game in the Star.
Yeah, that'd be very, very cool. That'd be very cool.
That gives me chills. What does Corey like when I say? Gets my chili hot?
Yeah. Gets your chili hot. Wow.
So, Tyler, we do have a new quarterback in.
Yeah, we got Mason Cooper again, I believe. Get the Swearinger on first down. Big run. He's got enough for the first, but there is a flag on the play.
Flag.
Yeah, I believe this is the second time this season we've seen Mason.
Swearingen gets the carry up the middle.
Mason's done a great job this season on the holding duties. We made the switch to him earlier in the year, and PATs have been a no-brainer.
Yes, they have.
Ever since.
Now it's 7 for 7 tonight. He was 28 of 31 coming into tonight, and 2 of those had been either a bad snap or blocked. And yeah, since moving to Mason, I mean, they've been very, very, very good.
So Tyler do get a face mask there, so we're going to tack on 15 to the end of that run.
Put it up at the 24 now.
I tell you what, I am really looking for. I would love to see another. We got one, and it was probably my favorite play of the season. But we get a little Andres Serta carry.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Another give. And Ryan, he is looking
My goodness.
good. Back to back. He's had the
He's
ball
got
at
25. He's got 3 carries, 25 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, it's a pretty good night.
I mean, come on.
Pretty good night as the Wildcats once again inside the Bell Concrete red zone. He's going to get a chance for a second touchdown here in a second. Deuce going back out there now, it looks like. No gloves for Deuce. Just 8:58 left in this one. 1st and 10 from the 13. Deuce at the outside receiver spot now. Serta was in motion there, Ron.
That's going to be a delayed game.
Haven't seen very many of those this year, right?
No, done a good job dodging that.
Or they may have gotten a timeout. I can't tell. Oh, no, okay. They just
False start, okay.
So
Don't think it would have mattered anyways.
I'll
But
bring that back to a 1st and 15 now from the 18-yard line. I think this is the 5th trip to the red zone here tonight. Wildcats had only been in that red zone 18 times this year for a team who has scored a ton of points. Another good run. There is a flag on the play, though. It was thrown pretty early.
Swearingen again gets the carry, tackle made by Lennon Aarons.
Yeah, fall. Oh, illegal formation. Yeah, had the Wildcats with 18 trips to the red zone. They had scored a touchdown on 15 of them. Now, this is already up to 23 trips. 5 times here tonight. They scored on their first 4 trips, so 5 for 5 would make that 20 of 23 at the end of the night if you did score again here. And the Wildcats now going to get a big boost in this number. They had fallen to scoring on just 48% of their drives. Going to be well over the 50% number again after tonight. The pass to Lovelady. Lovelady still going. Mason Cooper to Ben Lovelady. And the Wildcats score again. That's Lovelady's first touchdown of the year.
And Tyler, I'm not so sure that wasn't your classic RPO. He sees a lane, likes to slant over the middle, fires one. Lovelady with the catch and run.
Yeah, that was an impressive run after catch as well.
Good snap, good hold, good kick.
And now the Wildcats will lead 56-7.
You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown.
Jackson Dental, where we prioritize your smile. Meet Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist, dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, we offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Our friendly team is here to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental.
touchdown from Mason Cooper to Ben Lovelady, first of each of their careers. That'll make it 56-7 here with 7 minutes and 20 seconds left. At Hooten's Hardware, they offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job. Hooten's Hardware. They're more than just nuts and bolts. Been a pretty fun, memorable senior night run.
Oh, there's no question. I mean, the odds of scoring 8 touchdowns and it being 8 different players.
No, so Jackson Hare does have 2 tonight.
Oh, no, he does have 2.
He's the only player with 2.
My bad.
Yeah.
You are correct. But still, seven different players with a touchdown tonight.
Yeah. That is
it's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome. Ryan, I almost said there was a flag on the play because I saw a fan throw a yellow football to another fan. They almost messed me up. It's ready to say, well, there's a flag on the field, but I'm not sure what it is. Community will take over now with 7 minutes left in this one.
I think with 7 minutes to play, there's still time for me to get down there and score a touchdown.
Ooh.
I got a couple snaps in me.
I believe that. I believe that. I think we're saving those for the playoffs just in case we need
Yeah,
them.
well, I mean, it gets down to the nitty gritty.
What do these snaps look like in your like? What do you think you got in you?
I'm pretty certain I could get a slot receiver right now.
Oh, you think so?
Really mix up a safety pretty bad.
I would pay to watch it. To give him first down. Big run, Ryan. He's still going. Brought down up past the 50. I think that was Larry Vaughn that tracked him down.
Man, you really learn how to use your eyes at the next level, and I defenders don't handle that well in high school football, and I think that alone would be enough.
You're making points.
And I can still run a little bit. I can still run.
I can
still run.
I think especially if I needed a first down, I trust Ryan Humphries' hands for sure.
We'd be fine.
I trust your route running and I trust your hands.
We'd be fine. We'd be fine.
It's like on some Jason Witten, you're going to find.
I've got some cleats somewhere. We'll make it work.
To give a first down.
Do you know the amount of money I would pay to play one more high school football game? A goofy amount.
I think I have an idea.
A goofy amount.
Yeah.
And I think I speak for anyone in my position. I mean, that's just something. I would love it.
I would be ecstatic to get to call it. I don't know who.
I would know that. I wish I could call
yours.
It's like what you would love to pitch to yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Like in baseball, you always wonder. What
could I get myself out?
Oh, I would definitely strike myself out for sure. I'd go slider, and I'd walk to the dugout as quickly as possible.
See, I say this as a hitter. I would for sure get a hit off myself, for sure.
Yeah, I have no doubt I would strike myself out.
Huge run there on second down.
But yeah, I would love to broadcast my own game.
The confidence of which I would for sure strike myself out. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative thing.
Oh, I would be in my head so bad. I mean, that guy up at the plate wouldn't have any idea what was going on. Coach Hammock would give me a 2, a 2, and a 2, and there'd be no way I swung at the first 2 because
hitter Ryan's like, well, he's not throwing it again.
No, he won't do it again.
No way he does
would.
it again.
Pitcher Ryan would.
That's incredible. Nah, for me,
all right, enough reminiscing. Unless you want to talk about striking yourself out or getting a hit on yourself.
No, I would take myself yard.
When was the last you pitched, Tyler?
Very little.
Okay.
Yeah, very little.
And you were primarily outfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I would give myself a first pitch fastball and just send it to the moon, I think.
Yeah. Speaking of baseball, World Series.
Yes.
Tied 2-2 in the top of the ninth.
That got tied up 2-2 in the top of the ninth. I'm very excited to see what happens in that one. Obviously, I'm a huge baseball nerd, and if that goes into extra innings long enough, there's only 4:20 left here tonight. I think I can, maybe we see the end of it. Who knows?
Well, one of my, and it will forever be a core memory in that World Series season. Game 1 of the World Series. Mm-hmm. It's Chad. We're Chad's Median. We've got high school football.
Yep.
Obviously, you and I are glued to it up here. I'm driving home, and I see the Corey Seager it's tied,
Yep.
home run. And then by the time I get into my house, I get the TV on, Adolis Garcia is hitting a walk-off homer.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That's
a core memory.
Oh, man. And for whatever reason, I was very confident that we were going to win the World Series after Game 1, winning it that way. It just felt like
absolutely.
maybe we were destined to do it.
Absolutely. Tackle there will bring up 4th down. But, yeah, I remember having a moment. I used to listen to a ton of sports radio when I was younger. I don't quite as much now, but especially after, like, post-game shows. Jared Sandler does an incredible job with that. But they were taking callers. And I remember just feeling the energy of every caller was like, we're winning the World Series. This is a moment I'll never forget. And, like, yeah, you could feel it. Like, we all thought, like, we're going to win the World Series. A feeling I had spent the first 28 years of my life telling myself I would never know.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was awesome. About to tear up in here a little bit on accident.
Getting emotional.
4th and 3.
I think that's going to be enough.
Zay Godbolt again on a tackle. Had a big tackle a second ago.
Tyler, do the Dallas Cowboys have any chance this weekend on Sunday night?
Man,
it's been an ugly year for both teams, Cowboys and Niners.
Oh, yeah, let's not forget, I would argue, probably a much uglier year for the 49ers.
Probably. Very beat up, and Cowboys
yes.
too. But
what I will say is this. I have watched the Dallas Cowboys. I feel like I have a good read on them in general, which is as soon as people get fed up, they go win that game. They go win at San Francisco.
Yeah. I can definitely see that happening.
I think that's very much a possible outcome.
Well, and the thing is if you do go win that one, you're 4-3 in a division that's probably not as good as maybe people thought. The Eagles are not who I thought they would be.
No, absolutely not.
You have a Commanders team
Washington's
that's
good,
but it's like, come on now. I think Dallas will beat them when it matters, but yeah, that does feel like a game where after the Detroit Lions walloping, they could turn around and maybe make this one happen. Obviously, I hope they do.
It feels like that's what they do. They get everyone finally ready to give up, and then they go win a big game like that. Good run there on 2nd down. Getting out of bounds with 1:23 left. Yeah, Ron, we'll have to get ready to name a Way Bible Church Player of the Game here in a second. Before we do, though, I do want to give you a big shout-out and tell everyone about Triple Crown Roofing. They are your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repair to complete roofing systems, they offer competitive prices and free consultation. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, they provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right. And Ryan, we've got another player on the field.
Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features tailored to your needs. We're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured and modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. Building dreams and opening doors to a better life, one home at a time.
Welcome to Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where we make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore our extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit every lifestyle and budget. Our dedicated team is here to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Come visit us today or browse our online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it here at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge.
With Alliance Bank, and the only thing to worry about is what to do with the extra time and money. Alliance Bank offers a wide array of products that save you both time and money for you or your business, such as personalized cards, remote deposit capture, mobile and text banking, and so much more. Contact Alliance Bank today or visit alliancebank.com to bank with the ones you can count on. Alliance Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Brian White.
And I'm Daniel Roper.
Sulphur Springs is what we call home, a place where we've raised our families, planted our roots, and proudly serve East Texas for all legal needs.
At Roper & White, we are Wildcats, past, present, and future.
We're more than just legal experts. We're partners in your journey to justice and success.
With a dedicated team, we offer personalized legal strategies tailored to your needs.
Thank you for choosing us as your hometown attorney.
Ryan, the clock has restarted, but I believe they're just letting the clock run.
Yeah, they should.
Yes, so
definitely prayers to that young man.
Yes, that will bring this one to a close. Though, Ryan, the Sulphur Springs get the win by a final score of 56-7. We still need to name tonight's Way Bible Church Player of the Game, though, before we do anything else. So, again, I want to remind everyone, the Way Bible Church, they want to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m., and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they're all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. Ryan, are you ready to name tonight's Way Bible Church Player of the Game?
I absolutely am.
Yes.
And I think we have a fun one tonight.
We do have a very fun idea. So I had mentioned to you that the trio of senior receivers all got touchdowns tonight, and the senior quarterback.
Delivered. So I think the four of them.
I think we're going with a combination of Caden Mitchell and then the three senior receivers, Wyatt Watson, Skylar Lewis, Chris Adams.
Yep.
Huge.
I love it.
Huge games, huge performances from all of them. Wildcats win 56-7, picking up their third district win of the season. Ryan, any final thoughts on this one?
Nope. We did exactly what we needed to do. We played a team that we thought we should beat by a lot. That's what we did. We stayed relatively healthy. On to next week, a big one against Lake Dallas on the road. Anytime you go on the road in a district ball game, that can be a tough one. So I expect the same mentality, 1-0 each week. And let's keep it moving.
Yeah, 100%. Please, as always, if you can make it to the game next week, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, it's a big one. They deserve, as always, they deserve all your support in person, but it's a very long way. If you can't make it, we've got you covered right here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media, same time and same place, starting at 7 p.m. as always. Thank you so much for spending your Friday nights with us. On behalf of everyone here at Front Porch News and Chad's Media, my partner Ryan Humphries, producer Corey Hankins, I'm Tyler Lennon. We'll see you next week.